Scooty bop bop boop boop bop. I am Drake and I love you, girl. Blake and Drake.
That's you too.
Or more Drake and Blake. Drake and Blake. Blake and Drake. Which one?
Drake and Blake.
Neither.
Neither?
Neither.
Really?
Try again. Give
Either
me
one
one more.
works.
Give me one more.
I need one more.
And I forgot. I don't know where I was gonna go with that one.
Like,
The double glog glog. The double glog glog twist.
Double black
yeah.
The Super Soaker 3000. That's me.
I think you were grinding pepper for a second.
Grind the
Have
pepper,
you done this
baby.
before?
Ground that pepper, baby.
Have I done this before? Never.
Have you had it done before?
Not big enough.
I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth.
I played the fifth. I plead the fifth.
We're back. I didn't invite the guy in the 49ers shirt because I didn't feel like dealing with that shit.
Boo. All Niners are battery domestic violence players.
It was two.
Am I right, Junior?
Established.
It was three.
By technicality, most of the league after we
It's probably that San Fran weather.
It's gotta
But
be
this is Raymond.
Say hello to the world.
Hey.
He loves women. Women don't owe you shit.
Exactly.
Stupid feminist. And the guy over here trying to blend in and not act like he's a diehard Raiders fan after
Well, he's
today's
blended-
fantastic news.
He's definitely blending in with that Raiders shit. It's half Raiders.
I was hoping to get a couple minutes without bringing it up, but that's fine. What's up, guys?
Fine, I'll give you this. 13 reasons why. I finally finished it.
Go there.
And
Monty's a fucking flamer. I should have known after he harpooned Tyler in the bathroom. I should have known.
Monty loved who he loved. I mean, he deserved to die, though.
Well, the thing is, this is what doesn't make sense. First, who's the dark girl in the show?
Ani's
That one, I hate her. Ani
Stand her ass,
tells
bro.
this crazy lie.
All
that-
season she was a lie.
She was because she was letting the rapist Bryce Walker pork her down in
Stuff
her
her.
mom's place of business.
Crazy. Yeah, I just
Lied.
don't disrespect your mom like that.
Lied straight to Clay's face. But what doesn't make sense is at the end she tells a story that basically says Monty did it, and somehow it's like they knew Monty was gonna die. So,
Yeah,
do they have someone on the inside, or that's what did it? That's the only part I didn't like.
It's just an unfortunate events, I guess.
That would be a whole web of shit. She would be like a fucking mobster then.
Yeah,
Exactly my
That'd
point.
be
Like,
nuts.
that's my point though. Like, he hadn't been charged for harpooning Tyler yet. He was just he was basically just in custody.
people care about Tyler now, and they never did.
No, look, Tyler had every right to shoot up Monty. Not the school,
we care
just
about Tyler.
Monty.
We care about Tyler now.
Do we?
Yeah,
Watch season 2 and you'll understand why we care about Tyler.
he goes through some stuff.
What exactly is harpooning?
The
So-
broomstick and the
So-
hole.
Oh my lord.
This is
And they show
like
it. It's not.
this is Tyler's asshole bent over in front of the toilet, and he just gets harpooned with a broom.
Bro, we thought he was gonna get a,
Harpoon.
we thought he was gonna get a swirly.
I
like a
literally
normal
thought he
high
was gonna
school
get a
kid.
swirly.
Like a normal high school kid. No,
Harpooned.
I don't know if I want to watch this show.
it's
Bro,
a good
it's
show.
great.
I mean, have you never seen
Is
any
there
of the
anything-
episodes?
is there anything as
Oh, you
graphic
have
as-
no idea.
I seen
So
where that
each
girl,
season had like a graphic, like
slits her wrist.
slits her
That's
wrist
about
and the harpooning.
That's
Is
the
there
only
something like
one
that
I've
in season 3? Something graphic.
Just Bryce is getting his ass whooped, I guess.
Yeah, Bryce
That's
just
about
got
it.
his ass whooped, and then you see him
Yeah, you see him die.
die. It wasn't like a
It wasn't like a
Graphic
brutal
death,
death,
yeah.
sadly. But hey, he did get what he deserved, kinda. But he was changing his ways.
You
yeah.
can't really change your ways after that.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, I guess he just
You can go
decided
from
not to
being
be a serial rapist.
to being
Just
just
rape
normal.
a girl every other now and then.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Being
He
what
didn't
you're
rape
supposed to be
Bonnie.
then?
A normal human being, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't. He
Did you
didn't
see
rape.
that she
Bonnie.
got bullied off of a like people were
Oh yeah,
I
dude,
saw
she was
that.
a fucking cunt.
people were going crazy on her like
can't say
on her
that.
actual
Okay, I'm sorry, she wasn't a cunt.
people were going
The-
crazy on the actual actress because
What's
they
her
didn't
name?
like her character.
What's her name?
Good.
It's like Obi. It's something weird.
Obi-Wan
Something
Kenobi.
different.
Yeah, I heard she deleted all her shit.
Her as a human being, she's a great person. She's a fantastic actress.
You don't know her.
The character of Ani, fuck her.
You'd be a fucking psychopath.
Real life, too.
She could.
clarified that Black Not Mild does not hate that actress. It's just
No,
We don't hate
the
the
character. We
The
hate
character sucks balls.
We don't like Ani the character. The actress, I'm fine with her.
She's probably a
great.
very beautiful woman, inside and out.
Yeah, but the character they gave her blows. I'm sorry she was dealt with that.
Well, I mean, it was a good character. It was
No, it
just
wasn't.
because she was such a lying bitch. Oh, like, damn it.
I mean, she acted as it very well.
So, yeah, she played a
Well,
great
I-
part. She played that part beautiful.
If you can make me hate you, then
Yeah,
good
then
actor.
you're doing very good.
AKA Bryce Walker,
Yeah.
AKA Monty. But
I never really hated Bryce.
really,
I just thought he was an asshole, dickhead.
I hated him.
Yeah, I hated him, actually. I hated him.
I hated Bryce.
Not for what he did to Hannah. It was just what he
I
did
felt
in
bad
general.
for what's
He
his face,
raped
Justin.
Hannah.
He did rape Hannah.
Man, her feelings though.
Okay, that was one of the 13.
Reasons.
That was the tipping point. She was here. Nah, I just went all here.
I just got raped and
And they really showed that too. I was like, damn, bro.
The raping, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Twice. Twice.
Yeah.
Twice. No, 3 times actually. I take that back.
What do you think about Jessica?
Like, in
Like how?
general,
Yeah, no, like how? Like in season 3, like she was kind of.
she was fucking annoying.
You know
bro.
who else was annoying? The dyke girl on the whole team.
I
hated
cannot
her.
stand her, bro. I cannot stand her, bro. When she snapped at Tyler, oh, I was like, bitch. I was
I
like,
was like,
who is
She's
you?
Like, this isn't the best. She's like, who are you? With this damn, it's like he's been raped, alright?
He's been harpooned. What have you been through? Babe, made fun of because you're. I'm not gonna say anything.
Well, she never said what happened to her. so.
She's just a dyke. That's all that happened to her, and that was her choice. That's all. That's literally all that happened to her.
her choice.
It was her choice to get a fade, to wear the tight ass jeans and some Vans. That was her choice. It wasn't Tyler's choice to get a broom shoved up his ass.
To clarify, white people don't get fades; they get 1s and 2s. Shit.
So I did not like her. I couldn't stand her character.
She was cool at the end when, like, the one word that she said at the end. That was it.
She was.
When she was falling off, I was like, oh, thank God.
stupid.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like the next season's gonna be lit. Now we got Monty's lover.
Is there season 4 coming too?
I would imagine the way that it.
The way they left it open, it does look
It
like
does seem like
it's-
it.
There's gonna be a season 4, and it's
So,
gonna.
It's so funny because everyone just backlashes and then they just Netflix just doesn't give a fuck.
Bro, everyone's gonna complain about everything nowadays. That's our
Yeah.
today's society.
If you complain about it, that means they're watching it.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
means they'll watch the next season to complain.
like, how you
about
gonna complain about something that was put out 2.5 years ago to delete? Oh,
Yeah.
that scene was too graphic. Well, that's the whole fucking point of the
Yeah,
show.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Did you see that Netflix is now gonna go from binging to?
I don't like
Weekly?
that.
I saw that.
I don't like that. I don't.
Did you, they are?
That's an L.
Yeah.
That's hard.
There was
Because they're trying
certain
to keep
shows.
up with Disney Plus. Because
I don't
Disney
give a
Plus is doing weekly.
Well, no.
Disney
I
Plus,
don't-
Disney Plus doing weekly?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not doing binge. They're doing weekly. So basically,
I want
But for me,
binge.
it's like
I want
Netflix.
bitch too.
Like
I
the
thought
only thing that
basically,
you're,
I thought it was
Good
gonna
for?
be
yeah,
locked
the
in my
It's
only
room.
thing
binging.
that you're doing differently than other streams, you want to fucking change, and now we're just like, okay,
Now
I don't
we're really
care
like-
about you.
but
Everyone-
the thing is,
everyone binges.
all Disney is doing is they just became cable. If they don't do a binge, they're basically cable.
They are cable.
Pretty much, yeah.
$8 a month cable? Fuck it.
Shit.
With all that fucking content, I'll take
They have,
it.
they have so much content.
Yeah,
bro.
they have a lot.
Oh yeah.
But
They got everything you could think of.
speaking of content, speaking of Netflix, did everyone watch Sticks and Stones?
Yes,
Of course.
Yeah.
100%.
How did we feel about it?
I thought it was
I
great.
would, I would like to hear your woman opinion on it, actually,
It's
Raymond.
hilarious. He didn't even talk
Fucking
about
guts.
it.
He didn't. Yeah, he didn't really say anything bad.
Yeah, but usually the feminists are more sensitive about everything.
He really
Yeah,
got
but
on the
comedy-
tees the more.
Comedy is, yeah.
He really got on the tees the
Comedy
most.
is its own area that should never be
Those
touched.
T's don't
because-
like me.
Exactly. The teas, the tea
Fucking
jokes were
alphabet
hilarious.
people.
Damn
Dave
alphabet
Chappelle
people.
has made it clear as hell that he supports every one of those.
Yeah, he
comedians.
supports everyone.
Yeah, he supports all of them because he
It's
makes
just
fun of
easier
all
to
of them.
crack on them.
Yes.
It's because they put up the most fight, I guess.
I believe as a comedian, you support everyone you make fun of.
But nothing is off limits.
Exactly.
And
And that's
the
the thing.
The
Like,
only
with all
thing is
this,
if you're like, if you're what's homeboy Louis C.K. and you just joke about the actual rapes you did commit, And you're probably crossing the line. There.
Wait, I thought he just
He
beat
just
off.
beat
off
in
in
front of
Whoa,
somebody.
whoa,
Jack
whoa,
off.
easy.
Yeah, bro. Trying to pin a guy, bro.
And
He
so
didn't rape nobody. And he asked.
no, so
He asked- he did ask.
He said,
Can I beat?
I'm going to beat off in front of you. Is that okay? And
Yeah.
she didn't leave.
She didn't. Yeah.
She just stayed there.
He didn't even
say
turn
no.
around.
She didn't say yes.
Cannot be blamed
but
for
she also
rape.
just stood
That
there.
That is not
And
right.
on top of that,
Unconstitutional.
that man cummed on himself.
Joe,
Yeah.
on
He
his
came
stomach.
on himself.
It's like that is the
He-
least threatening man.
Yeah. He came on himself.
There's really nothing. A comedy is there's no influence here.
I feel like
For Louis C.K., it was just poor timing for that to come out. Just because everybody
That
was
was very,
Shut
very,
up, Zay. Damn it.
very poor timing.
For that story to drop, alright? I'll fucking get specific with the.
cum jokes.
Don't you just love a
Fuck,
good old
man.
cum joke? Oh.
Do you say
pun
came or
intended.
cummed when it
What
comes
the
to
fuck was-
Hey,
when you're talking past tense?
when
Yeah.
you're talking the
I,
past tense?
oh my god, I'm gonna cum. To...
What?
wait, you can't.
Wait.
That's
That's right.
Hey,
I say my own tense. I say my
That's
own.
intense. You literally fuck.
I don't care. I cummed. I camed.
cummed.
I cum.
Aw.
I
say
prospered.
Cane. It's not even
So
cane.
when you say-
though, it's cane.
I came.
There's no. There's no.
So it's I came.
Came.
I came.
Boom.
Not
I
cummed.
came.
Who the
I
fuck
cummed.
says cummed?
I've heard people say cummed.
I
I've said
cummed
cummed
on my
a couple
belly.
times. Yeah, I cummed on my belly.
Maybe.
Because I feel like
I have
came.
heard that before.
I feel like came is the past tense of COME, like coming, like you came from somewhere.
Yeah.
But you could have came in anywhere actually. Could have came anywhere.
Ugh.
It's all over the place. It's like,
Say cummed. Is that what we're arguing? Cummed
I
is
just
not a
asked
word.
if you say
Definitely
cummed or
arguing cum
came.
right
Because I
Cummed
feel
is
like
not a
came.
word.
Came is
Cum?
the-
I come.
Okay, how do you spell cum when it comes to
C-U-M.
Okay.
C-U-M-M-E-D.
But you can't.
Mummed.
That's not a word.
Look it up.
Cane.
Cum isn't even a word.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
It's
So
definitely.
then cum
Is it
should be the past tense of.
about
I
anything.
want to know if it's in an urban dictionary.
It's in the dictionary.
Okay,
Promise.
it's in urban, but it's,
Promise.
I don't know if it's in Webster.
It's probably.
It's in our-
Webster.
Well, if it's in Webster, we're certified.
Yeah, we gotta check. We gotta check Webster.
They put LOL in Webster.
Check-
right?
check
It's
Webster.
The past tense of come is came or cummed. Non-standard.
Let's go. Non-standard. So comes is definitely non-standard.
Singular simple present indicative form of come is comes.
Yep.
The past particle of come is came or come.
Oh my god, I'm gonna comes. Oh my god, I'm coming.
Comes.
I'm
I just
comes.
comes.
I just comes.
It's C-U-M cum in the Webster's, not Urban Dictionary, Webster Dictionary.
It is not in Webster from what I can find. No.
Okay, so it's
So it's-
yeah.
Oh, that's true.
That's what I'm saying. So
That long. That's too.
I
words.
ejaculated
I'm gonna
on your-
ejaculate. That's too long to say. I gotta shorten it up.
You're gonna.
I
You're
already
gonna come
did it
before
by
you
the time I
finish
finished
the
the
word.
word.
I'm about to.
Oh, I already did. Fuck, never mind.
But
Oh
oh
god.
my god.
Just go in a fetal position. Get off me. Don't touch me. Oh god. Don't touch me.
So
You could leave now.
we're done.
God damn it.
Oh god.
Angel does.
Angel does. I was in a chicken soup. I was in a chicken coop, sweating like a cave, sweating like a slave. Oh man.
Okay.
Alright,
I
So
ain't been right
Sticks
ever
and
since.
Stones was good.
time for
I like
sports
that.
Let's get to some real sports. Let's get to the.
Guys, today's the first day
of the NFL.
of the NFL.
The 100th, the 100th season of the NFL.
Well,
Really, the 100?
It's
It
the
is.
100th season of racism.
Hell yeah.
Love it.
racist.
Okay.
Racist.
Get it? Racist.
Narc.
There's got an alert that said that they're for sure not planning on having him for week 1.
Who? Antonio Brown?
Yeah, Sleeper has.
Sleeper does have the stuff, bro. They be,
yeah, I
they be,
get the
I be
alerts
getting,
way before
I be getting all the updates. I'm like, oh, that's crazy.
I love
That's-
that. Well, he's on for week 1. He's on the injury. He's on the IL or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
But it's under non-football related issue.
As everyone knows, when you unfollow a team on Instagram, you are no longer going to be playing for
That
them.
means you're
All
mad.
I'm saying this right now. The only team he follows, I just checked, is the Houston Texans. He will be going to the Houston Texans.
D Hop and AB.
He doesn't even follow D Hop or Deshaun Watson, but he follows the Houston Texans.
If he goes to the Cowboys, oh
I
my
will
god,
fucking cry.
I will throw the fuck
That was-
up. Exactly. It's not like that. It's not like
Z-
Dad gonna toss more than
He's
25.
He's running 40 yards down the field. And
Oh,
Dak's
that's
like,
too
"Oh,
far.
nah.
That's too far.
Where's the slant?
Let me go throw a 7-yard.
That's going to open it up for Zeke on my fantasy. I don't care. He's
Fuck.
going to get all the DBs downfield.
That's what I'm saying. Hey,
Check down.
hey, bro, hella draw, bro. Late ass draw. Just here you go.
Or like when I'm on Madden, I'm pretending I'm going to run and I just chuck it
Halfback choice.
every time.
So,
I know your skills.
predictions. MVP, Defensive Player of the Year. For Rookie of the Year, do they do AFC
do,
and
yeah.
NFC?
They do
So I guess AFC, NFC.
They do AFC and NFC, and they do offensive and defensive.
Yeah. So MVP is universal.
Yes, MVP, Offensive Player.
They do offensive rookie of the year and defensive rookie of the year
Yeah.
for both conferences.
Damn it, racist, shut up.
See, it comes in handy.
MVP, your Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year. Your Offensive Rookie of the Year, and your Offensive or Defensive Rookie of the Year.
And comeback player of the year.
Fuck comeback.
Jimmy
Go.
G. Jimmy Garoppolo.
God,
Who?
shut up.
Nick Mullins.
My MVP. I'm gonna take the wild card. I low-key think Baker's gonna be MVP. I think the Defensive Player of the Year will finally go to Khalil Mack. Well, not finally, but I think he'll get it. Offensive Rookie of the Year. I'm stuck between Josh Jacobs and is it David Montgomery on the Bears?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm one of those two are gonna get it. I don't
I'm
think
saying
anyone
I'm
else.
saving Montgomery. That's just
And
me.
then my Defensive Rookie of the Year.
You still got Doug Martin back there.
Nick Bosa.
On what?
Yeah, probably Nick Bosa.
Hmm?
On what?
Oh, he's not on your team no more, right?
Yeah, Nick Bosa, Devin
Fucking-
Bush,
I hope
Josh
he's like
Allen. I
fourth
think it's
string.
between them
He's
three.
like shit.
I think Nick Bosa will get the Defensive Rookie of the Year. No, Josh Jacobs supposed to get all the touches.
Yeah, that's what they always
No,
say.
he's definitely.
That's
part of the
Gruden's
first
guy.
team.
That's their guy. That's Gruden's guy. That's another loser guy.
Scruton's first round pick,
Yeah.
like all the other fucking players on the team right now. 2019 first round picks.
That ain't gonna do a damn thing
Who's your
but
MVP?
lose. My MVP, man. Well, obviously it's gonna be quarterback based.
Yeah.
It's always quarterback based.
Aaron Donald.
Ah, shit, that'd be a miracle if he actually wins the MVP. That'd be lit though. Don't get me wrong.
Should have been.
So if he gets MVP, is he automatically Defensive Player of the Year?
Didn't he get
Well, I will
second?
fucking
I
hope
would-
so.
Yeah, I would believe.
I would hope so. Damn.
Didn't he get second place
Yeah.
last year or year before?
Last
Yeah.
year, he got
Last year.
second.
Damn, my
I
MVP.
think
Who won
he
it
was
last
sick.
year?
Huh?
Mahomes.
Mahomes.
Oh, I mean,
Defensive?
yeah, I thought we were.
Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald, yeah,
Okay, that's
That's
obviously.
why I think Khalil Mack should get. Will
I'm
should
saying,
get it this
I'm
year.
saying defensive player of the year, sleeper, Jadeveon Clowney.
In Seattle.
I don't think Seattle's gonna be.
I don't think they're gonna be. I don't think they're gonna be good, but I think he's gonna. For some weird reason, I feel like he's
'Cause
gonna
they
like
got-
blow up.
I don't know. 'Cause they got a.
I don't understand why, but I feel like he
What's
will.
They have a good trio now.
Yeah, they have a
Wagner,
good-
Wright, and now him.
Yeah.
Who they have on the other at the other end? Who they get? After
Ziggy Ansah.
Yeah.
Who they get after they let Frank Clark go?
They got. I don't know. I forgot.
I thought they got someone.
I know they got Ziggy, him,
Ziggy and
um,
Clowney, Wright, and Wagner.
and then there's one other good
They lost
player.
all their secondary.
Yeah, but you just rebuild from there. It's not all about the secondary. It's all about the line. It's about the line.
That's why the
I said
49ers are gonna
defensive-
Succeed.
Oh my God, whatever. Here we go. Don't you dare
Four
post our.
first rounders on the line.
Yeah, because
Junior's
yeah.
got himself a backup this week.
Smacked up.
Yeah,
We
cause
got Defoe coming through the middle.
Here we
got
go.
Solomon Thomas
here we go.
on that man up. We got D Ford on the left side, and coming at you from the right side is Nick Bosa, ready for week 1. He is ready.
That's all it takes. And you got Quan
Wait,
coming
wasn't
out.
D Ford like
and
a
Fred
bust?
Warner.
No,
T4?
D Ford,
He was at
When we had like 20 sacks last year.
20 sacks. That's
I'm
unbelievable.
talking about in Miami.
D4?
Yeah.
Who the fuck cares in Miami?
He's in street.
Yeah.
But
He got drafted by the Dolphins.
Yeah, he did,
He's
yeah.
out of Oregon.
Oregon.
He's
Oh
not-
no, maybe I'm thinking of Deion Jordan.
You're probably thinking of
I
Deion.
think I'm
Jordan.
thinking of Deion Jordan.
D Ford had 20 sacks this year.
I gotta think of my MVP.
And Quan and Fred Warner coming out for linebackers. It's not safe.
Yeah, I
anyway,
can't.
It's not safe.
Not safe.
The only things that's not safe is the opposing team getting in the end zone.
None of that, but
Not gonna happen. Tell y'all what.
we got our punter.
Mariners will not let any team score once this
You're-
whole year.
If y'all magically did that, take that to the grave.
To the bank.
I was like, if y'all magically did that, oh
if
my
y'all
gosh,
goose egg everyone, I will probably throw
I
up.
would throw a tattoo right on my chest. Oh
I would respect
Hey,
that.
Forehead.
Hey, I respect that if y'all. That's the best defense
It's
of all
not
time.
happening, but if it
No.
happens,
No,
We got our punter.
it's probably
rocking
you guys are
people.
probably gonna get scored on the first
drive.
first round. Well, not first round, first minute of the game.
No, I fucking
You got Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and OJ Howard coming at you.
Oh, you guys are facing the
Little
Bucks.
tough.
Okay, you guys have till week 2.
Jameis Winston's still there.
No, but I mean, Jameis Winston hucks it.
Hey, all I
Jameis
know is,
Winston can go off,
or he could
or
really.
he could just shit the
I
bed.
just
You
need him
never
to.
know
I just
which
need
one
him to
you're
pass to
gonna
Mike Evans and OJ Howard
And
and
it's-
Chris Godwin.
and it's what,
So
like
I just need him
130
to
out there?
actually have a really good game against y'all.
get. Game of the week.
How about that?
Game of the week.
No, I'm just kidding.
The game of the week could have been Monday night, Houston, New Orleans, but ever since Clowney got traded, I feel like their defense ain't the same.
It's just JJ Watt.
Their defense ain't the same with the offense.
Hey, that offense might be a fucking
offense is an issue.
yeah.
the man.
Stills, and
Deshaun-
they got a good left tackle.
It is a good game.
Deshaun Watson is everything that Dak
Who's the game
Prescott
of the
Game
wants.
of the week.
Everybody, who's your game of the week?
I have to look at the schedule.
Yeah, I was like, let me look at the schedule.
Game of the week. I
So
say Monday
there-
night.
There's Packers, Bears.
I mean, you say
Yeah,
There's
it's tonight.
Chiefs, Jags, Falcons, Vikings, Titans, Browns, Bills, Jets, Ravens, Dolphins.
Can I give Bills Jets the worst game of the week?
That's
Bills got a defense.
Ravens, Dolphins is pretty.
Bills.
pretty
Nah,
Bills
Cardinals,
for sure got a
Lions,
defense.
Loki. Actually, no.
Redskins,
fucking
Eagles, Rams, Panthers, Colts, Chargers, Bengals, Seahawks, Giants, Cowboys. That's probably the top 3 worst game of the week.
Yeah.
49ers,
It really is. Honestly, it's just a blowout for y'all.
Lions, Cards, Steelers, Patriots, Texans, Saints, Broncos, Raiders. And I might throw it on Steelers, Patriots.
I was thinking
That'll be a good game.
it's a good old fashioned Tom versus
Yeah.
Ben
I don't
match.
believe in the Steelers at all this year.
Hell no.
I gotta see
Hell
him.
no.
I'm gonna
I
say
mean, we know James Conner is good. It's just I don't think
He slowed down towards the end though.
Well, because
He got hurt.
he was getting hurt.
Even when he came back, he was.
I'm gonna say as least
And
biased
Juju's
as I
getting
can.
double-teamed.
As least biased as I can, I'm gonna say Saints Texans only
Yeah.
because it's gonna be an offensive fucking
It's gonna
onslaught
get-
on both
it's gonna
sides.
be a
Yeah,
shootout, yeah.
they're just gonna score back and forth.
Honestly, Packers.
Probably because
Packers
both
Bears
defenses
is gonna
suck
be-
balls.
Yeah.
Packers Bears is gonna be a solid game too.
Tonight.
Packers Bears is going to be
Yeah.
solid.
You mean Khalil Mack?
Khalil Mack versus Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, and I think Khalil Mack's gonna win again.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
that's my
still-
defensive player of the year.
Mitchell Trubisky
Who,
has still
Khalil?
not shown me anything.
Yeah, Khalil's
He's
definitely
got weapons
strong
around
second.
him though.
Is
He
it
has,
both,
so he's,
So-
this is his year.
both whatchamacallit?
Conferences?
Conferences?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh yeah, that's so yeah.
What?
Well, actually, I take that back because they're in the same conference.
Who?
Who?
Khalil and Jadev
I was Khalil and Darius Leonard.
For what?
from
Defensive player of the year.
from the Colts.
Yeah.
Harris Leonard is solid.
I feel like
I
Rams
feel like-
Panthers
I
has a
feel like
little
Jacoby
chance to
Brissett's
be.
gonna
I
have a
feel
year.
like that Colts
pretty
defense
good
is gonna
game.
be on the field.
I feel like it'll come down to the wire.
What?
I don't respect the Panthers.
Rams Panthers. Hey man,
Niners Bucks might
The-
actually be a
Is
decent
Cam
game.
playing?
of course.
Yeah.
Okay, then it should be a good game.
I think I don't know. I'm not. Well,
Niners
Sean
Bucks-
McVay did say that Gurley's not limited. He's,
So ain't
he's
limited.
going straight out there as if he never got hurt, which is good to see.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me grab him in the draft.
Falcons Vikings might be a shootout.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins has
Yeah,
a
but
little
there's
bit
no
of O-line
Julio.
now. Huh?
They
No
might
Julio.
not be, no.
He-
There's
he
Calvin
said
Ridley.
He said
He
Huh?
might sit. He
He
said
said
he
he
might
might
sit
sit.
out.
He might sit out.
Boy, I've been watching this.
no. He said count on me playing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he did.
Because I heard this morning that he
Yeah.
said that he might
He's
not
he
play.
might not play.
I'll check.
Well, we do know one person that's not playing for sure. That's Antonio Dan Brown.
And
Antonio Clown.
I'll read the fucking quote. They're not planning on it. So we'll see.
Can I please hear your thoughts on Antonio Brown, Matt?
Alright, yeah.
Here you go, sir.
yeah, I just think Matt has the worst take
No,
on
no,
this whole thing, to be honest.
you do. That's fine. I do think that Mayock is running a shit show easily, but with all the fucking dramatics that we've been going through this entire preseason, I'm just fucking beyond over it with him. Like
Jonathan Abrams.
I don't give a fuck about Jonathan Abrams. Okay, at least he's fucking practicing.
Salmon.
Okay,
Salmon.
with the fucking
Salmon.
like okay, the frostbite, whatever. That should
That was crazy. That was a
that's
freak accident.
crazy, but it fucking that's it's an accident. The helmet bullshit, all this fucking drama with that we've been going through for 4 weeks. Got over that. Finally, like he's all right, fine. Then he gets into it with the GM, like just a fucking guy here. You haven't played a fucking snap. Like, show up to practice, you won't get fined.
Show up to practice.
So,
you better be lucky that
like,
man is even
okay.
showing up.
That will no. I shouldn't be able to get lucky. That should be a fucking standard, and it's not. It's
Mayock
because
is
he's a
not
drama
handling
queen.
this off. Reggie McKenzie was still the GM. This AB would be playing.
Reggie McKenzie's a fucking pushover. That's why.
Because he's a
So
loser.
what?
That's why.
Yeah. What has he done
I'd
for
rather
us?
have my superstar.
What has
than a
Mayock
GM.
done?
Mayock
No,
hasn't done
they
shit.
brought fucking AB here.
I gotta give it to Mayock because he's showing at least a set of balls to
Yeah,
set a precedent.
True,
You're not gonna
but
completely-
at the same
I'd rather
time,
lose than
I
have you
need that
play.
fucker on the field. So
But like,
it's
would
like,
it be
hey,
the worst thing to get your fucking money back and then go?
Get someone else?
Yeah.
That wouldn't
Go
be
get
No,
someone
no,
of
not
lesser,
really.
of
Okay,
way
that's
lesser value who's out there.
I mean, availability is the best ability, and he's not showing availability.
Yeah.
Hey,
Because if you're not on the field and I'm paying you, what am I paying you for?
if you're not
I'd rather
getting any
have 30
connection with my starting quarterback, what's the fucking point?
Your starting
here?
I'd rather have
Sucks
$30
anyway.
million,
Fuck no, we're not going
He's
there.
a God-fearing man.
$30 million, and
he's a
him somewhere
crime
else,
fearing man.
than me paying him $30 million, he's not playing.
And yeah,
I'll roll the
I'll
dice.
take
You can
my
sit
money
out week
back.
one. That's fine.
like, who knows how many more weeks he's gonna put us through this if we do actually end up paying him? Like,
Maybe the
it could be
week.
half the fucking season, and we're still paying him money.
Hey, sounds like a classic Raiders case to
Either
me.
he's ready to play or he's not. If he's not, then yeah, suspend him and we'll take the guarantee back. That's fine with me.
And then you guys rolled the dice on Tyrell and Hunter Renfro.
Even with AB, we weren't gonna be that great. So.
He-
Well, I'll take 3 wins. That's fine.
Hey, let's go.
You can get, what's his name?
Tua.
No, the receiver out of Bama. Number
Jerry Jeudy?
Yeah, Jerry Judy.
He's a sophomore.
Yeah.
He's a sophomore, buddy.
So the last comments that are left here for Antonio Brown is, it was reported that he went as far as to threaten to hit Mayock in the
Damn
back,
right.
And Vontez Burfict was the voice of reason.
punted a ball and yelled out, "Now
Find me for that."
That's right.
Not gonna lie, that was
hilarious.
pretty badass.
Find
but-
me that.
But I'm still
See a
mad.
super
I'm
bad
mad.
scene? They took a super bad when he kicked the soccer ball.
Fuck you.
They're like, this is AB.
That was comedy. It's just soccer.
For me,
I mean,
Hard
Trevor
Knocks should have stuck around.
Trevor Lawrence is going to be a Hall of Fame quarterback.
30 million in their pocket.
Yeah, I'd rather suspend him, let him go. Fuck him.
Yeah.
30 mil? I'm not
You're
paying
not
him.
getting anyone though. That's the thing. I
Okay,
just see if
but
Well,
then-
at least you have 30 mil back.
Yeah, you have 30
what the fuck
mil.
that gonna do?
You have 30 mil and this
Nothing.
season's over. That means next offseason you can now go out and get some pieces.
So you're gonna be a laughing stock of the league again for a year.
They're
Yes,
fucking
we were
used
gonna do
to
that
it.
anyways.
Next year is their year, though. Next year is the year that they want to focus on. That's the move to Vegas. Because right now they're 31st in value,
That's true.
money wise. And then when they go to Vegas, they're projected to hit 17 in like pure value. That's gonna be a lot of money that they're making. They're gonna want. That's what they want their team. to
Yeah.
do.
I can't wait.
So they're bringing. So you guys are just leaving Oakland, just to be another shitty franchise out in Vegas. Just
Well,
stink
we
up
were hoping
Vegas, why
that
don't you?
fucking AB could be a nice
Yeah, but
face
then they have money.
Yeah.
in Vegas.
And then they have an extra 30 million.
Who cares
Fuck
how
about
much I
AB.
suck when I have money?
That's true. I wouldn't give a damn.
Look at Donald Sterling and the Clippers.
Money.
They sucked ass, but he had hella money. So he didn't give a shit.
I
What do
wouldn't
you
care.
think? 2 teams came and crammed themselves into LA. Money.
Hey, bro. Chargers, we didn't want that. We wanted to stay, but San Diego.
But you have no
Yeah.
fucking fan base.
Playing on a fucking soccer field.
Wanted the money.
Fuck off. You guys are playing on a baseball field. Jesus. At least we play on full
Well,
grass.
they're about to get their own super stadium.
Yeah.
We are too.
When
And their stadium's not
It's
going to be a
not
super
yours.
stadium.
It's not yours.
not
You're
your
renting it
own.
from the Rams.
Yeah, it's the
You're
Rams
paying
Stadium.
the Rams.
It was the Rams Stadium. You guys basically backpacked
You guys
into
are the
it.
Clippers.
they're like, hey,
Yeah,
can
you
we?
guys are
Hey,
literally-
hey, can we join you guys?
Oh my god.
Is there room for me in there? Head ass.
Guys, we got the field this day. Come on,
I
guys.
was like, oh yeah, you can go, but you got to bring your little brother with you.
Yeah, that's literally what it was.
It's like, fuck, man.
Are y'all done? Are y'all done?
That's literally what it was.
I'm sorry. My stadium is still my goddamn
It's
stadium.
not really yours.
Okay, yours is all flooded and fucking corroded with God knows
Actually,
what.
we just got
Oh my
an
god, a
upgrade.
renovation. No, you guys got a renovation to improve harder tarp for the dome. You guys, your football
Gotta
field
prepare
is
for the
old as
next
hell
hurricane.
compared to us. You guys, okay, you got.
We have 2 years old. What do you
This is
mean?
brand new, yeah.
They just got theirs.
They didn't just get theirs. They got
Yeah,
theirs like
years ago.
2 years ago.
Yes.
You're
That's
thinking
old
a
now.
candlestick, dog.
That's old.
That's old now.
Yeah, you're thinking Candlestick
There's all
Road.
there's a bunch of
They're
new.
at Levi now.
I know where the fuck they are.
Okay, then why do you
You
think
just
it's
sound
old?
pressed because your team's like the little brother of the NFL.
We're the little brother.
Your home games are away games.
That's fine.
Honestly.
That's fine.
That's why you guys can't have your own stadium. You're not even gonna fill it.
Brian,
Quarterback won't even show up. That's how.
They don't want to pay. Stop pissing. Oh my god.
He is free to seek
Chargers
a trade.
have 9 fans. It's Brian and Philip Rivers' kids. That's it.
That makes 11, asshole.
The other two, no, there's 2 of them that are Patriots fans.
Fuck off. I don't care.
Two of them wish Tom Brady was their daddy.
A lot of people wish Tom Brady was their damn daddy.
They want a dad with big hands.
I'd kiss Tom Brady if that meant he was my dad.
I
On
want
the
to.
lips like that?
I want to.
You would kiss Tom Brady on the
There's
lips like
fucking 9 rings, yeah.
Yeah. What's up?
Love you, daddy.
I love
Not seen Ted 2.
Yeah, of course. You got they try to jack him off, make the perfect baby. It's lit.
He's like, I can't jack him off. I have teddy bear hands.
Oh man,
All
your
right.
stadium sucks. You suck.
It's fine.
You suck. You're the
I have
only
the-
team that can actually talk.
I have the best looking quarterback in the league.
Facts.
Oh, y'all, that's what y'all got. Y'all got the best looking quarterback. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Thank you.
He's a hunk.
Shut your mouth over there.
Shut your.
He had his kid as his wallpaper for like a year, and then suddenly Garoppolo became like the quarterback, and then he changed it to Garoppolo.
And I have no shame for that.
Everyone, hey.
I gotta pick Garoppolo or my kid. It's an easy choice at that point.
Jimmy
So
G,
my
baby.
son goes out there and gets the
Like, here's my son. Oh wait, no, here's my dad.
6 wins is the cap for
So
y'all.
my son takes the 49ers from 1-9 to 6-10.
He's a legend.
Okay. Let's do a couple more predictions.
Fucking stand y'all, bro. Fuck y'all. God damn.
You just sound pressed.
I am
We'll move
pressed.
on.
You're just mad
Let's
because you took
do-
your quarterback.
And
Left
turned
you-
him into a
left you-
champion.
Left you with Philip fucking Rivers.
Okay, Phillip Rivers is still a fucking Hall of Famer.
4th ballot.
Fourth.
I'll give him second, third.
Compensatory ballot.
When we look back in the annals of time and look back and say, oh man, these quarterbacks were better than a motherfucker, you're gonna say a lot of names till you get to Phillip Rivers.
Oh my god, bro, the disrespect.
Wait, who was that dude with the bow tie?
Who is that guy with the bow tie?
Who was that guy with the bow tie?
You told me.
I can't say his name.
Built J.
3 times. I say his name 3 times in the mirror. He's coming.
And he is coming.
All 14 of his kids.
Did you guys draft a player who had a fake girlfriend and she fake died?
Yeah, we gave it to him.
Well, she was already dead by then. He was fine.
Yeah.
And so what? We drafted that bum. Oh well. Is he still even playing?
No.
Yeah.
Is he really? Fuck.
I think he's still on the Saints. I don't think he plays though.
No.
We just got another linebacker too. Kiko Alonso.
They did get Kiko. That was nice.
Okay, so
Use goods. Just like the
Division-
whole fucking state.
and what are you?
We're LA. the fuck?
We're LA.
We're LA.
We're LA.
We're LA.
You're
Fight for
not
LA.
Shit. You
Okay.
couldn't even fight for San Diego.
Okay. That's not our
You're not
fault.
even
They
gonna
didn't
fight
want.
for LA.
Hey, we're fighting for. We're in the same boat as the Rams. The Rams ain't do shit.
They did a lot more than you guys. Yeah,
Okay, they went to the Super Bowl and did what? Didn't show
When
up.
is the last time y'all went to the Super Bowl?
1990 something.
3 points?
Yeah.
Yeah, scored three.
And guess who fucked him up?
Dan Fouts. And the Niners.
What did we be by? Like 35?
A shit ton. It was bad. It was very bad. Yeah, the Rams ain't done shit since they
They
even
went. They just went to the Super Bowl.
and did what? Nothing. So okay, you
But
you
when
can,
is the last time you guys were even content? You guys haven't gone to Super Bowl since 90 something.
okay.
91.
Dodger Angel.
Huh?
When was the last time they went?
Exactly.
Sounds like a Dodger Angel argument.
It does.
Same shit.
It is the same shit. I'm like, you guys.
49ers defeated the Chargers 49-26 in the Super Bowl in 1995.
Chargers made the Super Bowl one time.
We made the Super Bowl twice, actually.
Really?
Yeah. So at least we made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made it.
Not in this decade. It's like a 49ers argument.
It's like a Saints argument, if we're being honest.
We were in the decade though.
Yeah, they went in this decade. You guys are 2006.
Ravens.
No.
They lost.
They lost to the Ravens.
They lost to Joe Flacco.
Yeah, 2012.
12,
Yeah.
okay.
Maybe,
We won in 09.
maybe you guys
Kaepernick.
won in 09.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Lost to
that's
Joe Flacco after
10 years ago.
Yeah, it's not
After
his
the lights-
year.
Yeah,
Still
so-
in the decade.
Are we?
Lights
But
turned
it's
off.
still the same
Oh,
quarterback.
yeah, that was the,
Okay, it's still the same quarterback.
Remember when lights
That's
went
good.
out in the Niners Super Bowl?
Yeah. That's why y'all lost.
No, that's why we were coming back and then we were
they
fucking-
slowed the
we were
Ravens
getting
down,
killed.
and then they were like, all right.
And
That's
killed
like-
the Ravens.
I was like, I can see if you were talking if yours is still like present day.
It was in the same fucking decade.
I didn't know. I didn't know the
Yeah.
decade started with 2009. Thought it started 2010.
It's within the last 10 years.
Yeah, 20. It's 2010 to 2019. I didn't hear no 2009 in there.
2010 to 2019 is 9 years, Brian.
I know, but it ends obviously at the end when it goes to 2020. That's how a decade is. You start.
2010 to 2020. That's 10 years.
No,
A
it was-
decade is 10 years.
I know, but it ends right there. Then
There's
you
a lot
start a
of
whole
gray
new
area.
decade with 2020 to 2029.
It has a 1 year gap to make up that.
No, a decade is 10, not
So,
9.
no,
That's how it
hell no.
So if the
decade is
Saints
10
don't
years.
win this year, then it's been a decade.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
Which
then
they
it's been-
aren't
then it's
going
been a
to.
decade.
Goddamn.
Which they aren't going
But
to.
it's been they've won in the last 10 years. They've won in the last
But
decade.
here's the thing. Here's the thing
Off
about
a technicality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you get hardware, the whole reason you're doing this shit is that way you can say, yeah, bitch, we won then.
Oh,
It doesn't just disappear as time goes on.
It does disappear.
doesn't.
We're in the modern day, baby.
Then what are we fighting for?
It's like you're acting like you're being a Celtics fan right now. You're like, okay, we won a championship in 2010, but before that, all our championships were in the 50s and 60s. But we had the most rings. Yeah,
But they got those rings.
it's like
Still
that.
having those rings.
Yeah, it's really
Not
annoying.
the most banners. I mean,
No,
it's tough.
They
the most
still did it.
they still did do it, but the whole from literally since Larry Bird left, they weren't shit for years, 4 years. They weren't shit.
Yeah, true.
True.
And they tried
And
to
then they had that
tried
one
to
year.
convince us that Paul Pierce could play basketball.
Paul Pierce sucks ball.
Pierce the
Rode
GOAT.
that 1 year championship.
Oh, they wrote that shit hard. Harder than anything.
Ever rode that shit.
Oh yeah.
It was Ray
The
Allen,
Lakers just gave up.
KG,
We were
Rondo,
tired.
Lakers were fucking walking down the court.
We were fucked up that damn
Oh, that
season.
last game.
2008.
That was bad.
That shit was really bad.
That hurt my heart.
I just
But then we
thought-
came back and won 2, baby.
Two-headed.
But yeah,
Beautiful time.
all I'm saying is it's like Raiders fans. They start talking shit. Your championships were in the goddamn 80s.
What do you have? One?
They have
Three.
3.
You have three.
What do you guys have?
70s
5?
and 80s though.
Okay, yours was in the fucking 70s and 80s too.
90s too.
90s.
Okay, one time in the 90s. You guys had yours in 2009. Just like we're the only ones that obviously hasn't had it.
Man,
But it's like us and what, 7 other fucking teams, 7, 8
Yeah,
teams
you
out
got a
there.
good amount.
Yeah,
Yeah, cool. But the
Jags,
thing is, you guys are
Texans.
part of the teams that.
yeah.
you guys,
And
are
won.
like, you guys are like one of the teams that have been there for a long time. Most of the teams that
We're not
have
the
won-
Bills. First off, fuck off.
Most of the teams that have won are like the Titans, who've been here for like 15 years.
I feel like the Bills have been on suicide.
Or the
watch
Titans.
the
The
past
Titans have.
10 years.
Fuck you, fuck
The
you,
Jags aren't
Vag.
that-
Or
The
did they
Jags
lose?
aren't that.
Titans went in 01.
No, the Texans.
No,
Titans
they
never
lost
won,
to,
though.
Rams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kurt Warner and the Rams.
I served that.
Has the
dude.
Dolphins?
Huh?
Has the Dolphins?
No, the Titans. I
The
served.
Dolphins
Dolphins.
won one. They won the undefeated season.
No, they didn't. Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
did.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
So
obviously.
Dan Marino never got one.
Yeah, Dan Marino.
Dan Marino never got one.
That shit's crazy.
I was like, I didn't know if they counted that in the NFL.
I
Or,
served that dude in my restaurant. The guy that saved the Rams Super Bowl. He tackled that guy on the 1 yard line.
really?
And that was the game ending play.
And then he, damn,
If he would have scored, they would have lost. But he tackled him on the 1.
damn.
Insane.
I remember that.
And then he was a fucking American hero.
After being 1 yard
He
short
married
of
a
winning a
white
Super
lady.
Bowl, and ever since
Disappointed.
then you haven't
I'll be-
fucking won a Super Bowl.
I'd be hot, bro.
I still
Wow,
got
you
one.
came up a yard short.
That'd be. He might have killed himself. I
Like,
Yeah. Yeah. You started this.
Might wanna
Like
check
you
that.
couldn't get in, bro. You couldn't stretch your.
You really
arms?
couldn't just.
I pay you this
like,
fucking
get
money.
off of me! Give me! I need this yard.
Well, that was
Dude,
back
shit's
then when
wild.
they were playing for like
It's like when
10K,
It's like when
Yeah.
Deshaun.
They were playing for a little more than 10.
It's like when Deshaun Jackson
15.
dropped the ball before he got in.
Oh,
that
my
was the funniest
gosh.
shit.
Stupid. I hope they do it again. Hope he does it again.
That's his rule now. Fucking just carry that shit through the fucking
If you
line,
do that once,
please.
you better never.
Never. Just every
Never.
time.
He did it
Just,
twice. He
Yeah.
actually did it twice.
He did.
yeah.
Yeah.
He did it against, I think, the Redskins and again against the Cowboys.
Shit's wild.
D-Jax is
How do
fun
you
as fuck
just-
to watch.
Just,
Not
just let it
carry
go.
Okay,
When
across
Tom
the line. Now throw
Tom
it.
Coughlin cussed his whole team out that one game.
Ah.
Like, I told you not to kick it to him.
Well,
Not-
yeah.
He
I
not
mean,
only kicked it to him, he kicked the fucking line drive
yeah.
right at him.
I was like,
He
you gave him
fucking-
so much
yeah, I was
time
like,
to just,
Jesus
like-
Christ.
That was awful. All right, Super Bowl predictions. I don't even know what number it is, but I don't care. Super Bowl predictions. Who would like to start?
53? Sounds
53,
about right.
50, whatever. Junior, would you like to start with your Super Bowl prediction?
Do a sleeper and a regular one.
Sleeper and a regular one?
Super Bowl predictions for this year.
Or do you want to do division winners first?
Division winners
Yeah,
first.
we can
Let's do
start.
division winners. So read off a division.
Read a division now. Right here. All right here.
All of them. I
Right.
played sport both.
I played sports. Fuck.
I know him well, but I'd like to look at him.
Yeah, same. This is a mental. It's like a mental
It
thing.
just helps me.
It's like an eye test.
Bills are gonna be nice. I think the Bills are going over 500.
Fuck no.
That defense is.
Their
They
offense
have a
sucks.
good defense.
This is their offense. Is,
Maybe Josh Allen will do
So,
something.
Josh Allen.
you guys want me to
When Josh
read
Allen
out-
wants to
you
go
guys-
off,
you guys want me to just give you the
I want you to read it off to us, Daddy.
You can just read them off.
Read us off to us, Zaddy.
AFC. You have in the AFC East, Bills, Dolphins, Patriots, Jets. One of them can win and get in there. I mean, I think obviously everyone knows the one of those four that has the highest chance of winning.
So yeah, we can basically
think-
say
The Jets?
But I think the Bills could pick up a wild card.
Let's go
Okay,
Dolphins.
So basically, we come to a consensus: Patriots win the AFCs.
Yeah.
So
Easy.
who is your wild card?
You don't have to pick a wild card
No,
for
no.
this division, obviously, but I think the Bills would slide in.
Yeah, we'll just give a wild card for each and every division.
So
If it was a wild
Alright.
card, it would definitely be the Jets.
Hey, I'm gonna take the Jets.
I
The,
would
the
take the
Jets have a
Bills.
good defense.
I'll take the Jets.
So,
Take the
so
Bills.
the Bills.
I like Josh Allen more than I like Sam Darnold.
I like
And
Le'Veon
who
Bell
is
more
who
than
is behind
Yeah.
Josh Allen?
No one.
Devin Singletary? No, I'm taking Le'Veon over Singletary.
Hey,
10
they
times out
got
of
Frank
10.
Who's
Gore
their-
too. Okay.
Ah, oh, well, he is a
So,
1,000-yard rush.
Shout out Josh Rosen, RP your career, man.
Fuck Josh Rosen.
Gave you-
I'm glad they never gave him a chance. Rose,
They,
Rose-
he's not even starting, right?
Even though
Uh-uh. You got
the
bit.
Bills wide receiver core isn't great, but
That
it's
poor guy.
still Robbie Anderson as wide receiver 1 on the Jets is still not. He's probably wide receiver
Robbie
3.
Anderson, Quincy Enunwa, and they have a nice tight end too. But Le'Veon Bell is your number one wide receiver.
Well, Le'Veon,
yeah.
of
But
course. but
who's the Bills receivers?
they got? Who they got? Josh Brown and John Brown and
John
Oh,
Brown.
Cole Beasley.
Yes,
Come
sir.
on, really?
Okay.
I'm
So you got
taking-
two
I'm
slots.
still taking the Bills.
Yeah,
I like-
I'm taking the Jets.
I'm taking I say the Jets would be the second place team.
If they,
in the
yeah, if they
series,
would sneak in, I'll take the Jets.
Yeah.
In
Next.
the AFC North, we have the Baltimore Ravens, the Cincinnati Bengals, the Cleveland Browns, and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I think this is the toughest AFC division.
Yeah. it's
Yeah.
always
Yeah,
But
they've always been really
They've always,
tight.
yeah. I.
It's always been Ravens and Steelers, but
It's
the
always
Browns in
been.
the mix
It's
now.
the Browns' time.
It's the Browns.
I
Yep,
think
it's
the
Browns' time to
Browns-
shine.
Browns'
I'm taking
time.
all the hype.
My
This is the
second.
Browns
I'm
to
taking-
lose.
I'm taking.
Yeah. Browns to lose. My second place team is Baltimore.
My second place team is for sure Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Easy.
I'm gonna go Bengals. I got a lot of faith
Whoa.
in Joe Mixon.
Really?
I've heard if he can pull it together.
Bengals
he
have
has to.
they have Tyler Boyd.
Has some. Yeah, they have some
They
pieces.
have some good pieces. AJ Green if he comes back.
He comes back week 3.
Yeah,
But if he comes back looking
John-
like AJ
They
Green.
have John Ross, who
John Ross.
You
He's
guys-
speed.
4-4.
You
Yeah.
have faith in
Or
Andy
4-2.
Dalton?
and then you have
Fuck
Tyler
no.
Boyd.
It's still Andy
I've
Dalton.
never had faith in that ginger.
I like the Ravens only because they have a solid defense. They added Earl Thomas. They added Mark Ingram. Lamar Jackson's gonna have a way bigger playbook, and I think if their defense can make stops and they can run the ball efficiently, that makes the game shorter.
But it is
Hollywood.
Hollywood too, huh?
Hollywood
It is
Brown.
sophomore slump.
It is.
But he didn't play a full
I
season.
don't. I wouldn't count it as a sophomore
Yeah,
season.
he-
though.
yeah.
It's tough.
This is
He kind of
by
he came
NFL
in like
rules,
what, the last 4 years.
It's not his rookie year, but by
My
our,
fucking rules.
yeah, by our type of rules, I would consider this like still kind of his first. He came in what, week 8, 9?
He came in late.
Yeah, he came in late.
He only played I think he played like the last 4 games, and then he played the playoff game.
I wouldn't even consider it a sophomore slump, to be honest. And I think Lamar Jackson can put up good numbers.
I think he can. And
Lamar.
I think he is a beautiful fantasy quarterback. If he's comes
I just want to see
rushing
I
touchdowns.
want to see him throw the ball more.
I do.
I feel like he didn't throw the ball
I
enough.
know it's cliche to say too, because I know that that's like what every analyst hates on him for.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks that's like a racial thing, but like legitimately, his throwing attempts were like, I don't know, maybe I haven't checked in a bit, but I don't remember them being that high.
No, I think he was running the ball.
It was
man.
150, he was 150, 200 passing yards a game, and then he was like 100 plus rushing yards a game. And
Which fantasy-wise is beautiful.
that's
Great.
Why, yeah, it's amazing. That's why I have him. I have him as backup in like
For
3 or 4 of
pass
my leagues.
attempts, well, I guess it's kind of not fair since he didn't play the full amount of games.
Okay, but in 6 games, how many? Or however many games?
He doesn't crack the top 30, I'll tell you that.
Figured. I am Drake and I love you, girl.
Lamar Jackson sits at 170 pass attempts with technically 16 games on this thing. The game started 7.
Damn.
So how many?
170.
170, but top of the list is 675, 639, 608, 606, 597, and
24
a lot
pass
of the
attempts a game.
500s.
So if
For a
we're just
rushing
doing
quarterback, that's
not bad.
just
That's not
off his starts, it was about 24 pass attempts a game.
For a rushing quarterback, that's not
For,
horrible.
to
But the
keep in
thing
mind,
is-
Joe Flacco, the exact same team, with 2 more games, put up 379.
So
So he
Flacco
put up
has no
200
legs.
So doubled his pass
Almost
attempts
double.
with 2 games
Damn.
extra.
because my thing is, I think everyone thinks Lamar Jackson's like a running quarterback only, but from what I remember at Louisville, he had an arm.
Yeah.
He can throw it, and
That's
he was
college, though.
accurate.
That's
Yeah.
college, though. It's college.
You can still swing it.
Anyone can fucking sling it in college.
Trevor Lawrence is going to be a Hall of Fame quarterback, first ballot. Calling it now.
Who?
Clemson.
Trevor
Clemson-
Lawrence.
Clemson
Shut the
QB.
fuck
Do it, talk about it. That's my guy.
That was insane.
I only like him
Expect
'cause-
Andrew Luck to be number 2 at pass attempts.
Really?
Well,
I
because
can
he
see
had
that.
fucking 10 minutes per
Yeah.
play to pass the ball.
And he still got hit. Still retired.
I love
So-
that man.
If
He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
South.
We have the Houston Texans, the Indianapolis Colts, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and the Tennessee Titans.
I think that's anybody's division.
I-
If the Jags can come through.
This is Houston and the Jags,
No.
honestly.
Texans.
The Jags.
It's either Houston or the Jags.
I feel like the
Could've
Jags
been
had
the
a down
Colts
year last
if
year, and I
Andrew
feel like
Luck
they're
was
coming
still
back,
there.
and I do think Jacoby Brissett has it in him.
I would love nothing more than
That's a
for
tough
Jacoby
division.
to bring them to the promised land.
And
So
Titans are always 8-8. No
I'll
matter
say
what,
you have
every
no
year.
faith in Tennessee.
Huh?
Tennessee.
No faith in Tennessee.
No.
I said it's anyone's division.
I have more faith in Tennessee than I do in Jacksonville.
Well, whoever goes 9-7 is gonna win the division.
Nick Foles and Marcus Mariota.
Nick Foles in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick
Big
Foles.
Nick.
Yeah.
Big,
That
They
nickname.
both had like
big
the same
pole
amount of-
foals, baby.
Did Leonard Fournette play more than one game?
Oh, he's gonna play for more than one game. He's been harvesting.
Fournette or Derrick Henry? Fournette, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. I think
Derrick
even,
Henry, week 14 through 16 was some insane.
Really
Oh, yeah,
helped.
it was
really
crazy. That
helped.
shit was crazy. That shit was
He
crazy.
either scored 6 points or fucking
40 something. I was
Yeah.
like, you gotta be kidding me.
I
This
personally
motherfucker,
think even though Houston did trade away Jadeveon, I think bringing in Tunsil and Stills,
That was
I think
nice.
this-
I'm not gonna say it
Yeah.
balances, but it doesn't
It definitely
hurt them as bad because now the offense is a lot stronger.
'Cause they-
So
they lost
you can
Conley,
almost
but-
guarantee they're gonna get within scoring range now.
Do we?
Deshaun Watson is everything that Dak wants to be.
Deshaun Watson made of glass, or has he just been hit too many times?
Hit
I think
many
he's been
times.
hit too many times.
He's
I
solid.
think he kind of got like the Andrew Luck, like he was just getting railed too much. I don't think he's made of glass.
That being said, if Andrew Luck was still there, I would say the Colts are winning this division.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I would say it's between the Colts and the Texans, but now it's just.
I think it's
No,
anyone's
now for
division.
me, it's the Texans.
Huh?
I can't believe he retired so late. Like,
It's like
just,
week 3.
Week 3 of preseason,
I couldn't believe
yeah.
that. I was like, holy shit.
like,
He was probably like, should I?
Yeah, he's probably contemplating.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big decision.
But like, what about me? You know, like,
What about mine?
What about my fantasy?
This is why you do not draft for fantasy more than a week out.
Exactly.
Yeah, 100%.
See, now y'all were like,
Bro,
bro,
I wanted to draft yesterday. Let me draft Well,
we
even
did.
then, you wouldn't know about Antonio Brown until today. But
no.
let me draft yesterday. Get all the
I
bullshit
even
out the way.
touched Antonio
See that?
Brown.
Yeah.
That's
Still
one
did it.
person.
That's my thing. I still did it.
That's what we
I
drafted
didn't
for our
trust it.
secret league on Tuesday.
And all the shit still dropped. But yeah, so would you consider the AFC South the weakest division of the AFCs?
By a mile.
the AFC South.
Yeah.
You can go weakest or toughest. You can go either way with that. I mean,
No.
As far as-
I'll say the AFC
No,
East. I'll say the AFC East is the
I
weak.
think
Is the
if you
weakest.
put the
3
top
out of
team
those
from
4
any
teams
of
are
the
trash.
divisions Into that division, they're
I mean,
still
but that's the toughest division to probably be a team in because
The
you
AFC
guys
South?
you guys are probably all equal with each other.
The South.
If you're
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
So that's
if you're doing
gonna
power,
you
beat
can,
each
no,
other
no,
up.
but
if
you
you're doing
can,
power rankings,
But that's
then
normal,
yeah,
though.
no.
what
Yeah.
you can say is that's the toughest division to win
Yeah.
because everyone's so close.
Yeah.
Yeah. The,
As far as power
the
rankings-
worst
Well,
divi-
kind of
all
proud
4 of them
by
are pretty
yourself,
fucking
though,
even.
As a team, like it's tough on yourself because you're not good enough. So it's like you're kind of making it tough, you know. So I don't really see how like the toughness level would still be at like a 3 because any other team coming in there.
will destroy
Would
them.
win, yeah.
Will destroy
And
the
if you
shit
take
out of
any-
them.
So I wouldn't say it's that tough. Like
Like I said, I think it's
Someone's
just the
still
toughest
gotta
one to
win the
win.
division. Someone's gonna be on top. I think
we
it's
also-
Texas.
If I was a
Last
gambler, I would not want to put money on a team
Oh,
to win that
well,
division.
I wouldn't bet that division. There's no point. Even if I was a fan.
Hell no, I'll be shitting bricks every
Yeah,
week,
I would
bro.
literally just be like, well, actually, I would be happy.
I don't know why I said if I was a gambler.
I am a gambler.
I need more bookies.
And I'm like, fuck, that sucks. But I would also be like, you know what? They seem confident in Jacoby Brissett, and everyone else kind of sucks in our division. So
Yeah.
we could,
Honestly, I'm pretty confident in Jacoby Brissett only because
I think he
everyone
could do it.
forgets
I think he could do it.
he was behind Tom Brady for at least 2 seasons.
And
And then he
behind
sat
Andrew Luck.
behind
He was
Andrew
behind-
Luck. He's had great teachers.
Well, he was a starting quarterback.
He held the ball on times that he actually got a chance to play for the Colts. He's held the ball for so goddamn long.
Unfortunate. But I think he's had good
It's about to kick him in the
quote
ass.
unquote mentors in front of him to teach him how to play non-scrambling quarterback.
I'd love to see Andrew Luck back on the Colts field as like an advisor.
He's gonna
That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
that'd be nice.
watch him come back and be on the Broncos.
Or even like quarterback coach.
Just put the Colts fans through all that
Hell
shit
again?
all over again.
Jesus.
That'd be such
For
a
the AFC West,
dickhead move.
we have the Denver Broncos, the Kansas City Chiefs, the Oakland Raiders,
And the Los Diego Chargers.
So let's get this out of the way. You know, so basically we're choosing between two teams, and Chiefs.
Yeah, the Chiefs are gonna win division
Yeah, Chiefs.
again.
I think Chiefs. Yeah.
I think
Second place
Chiefs.
team.
I think the Chargers will get a wild card spot again.
I think so too.
Oh, I was
I'm
gonna
saying
say
the
the
Chiefs are
Raiders.
gonna win. I'm saying the Chiefs are winning.
There was no happiness coming out of that.
Yeah, bro.
It's sadness to have to
I don't-
get out of it.
Thanks for giving that.
Do you
to us.
think how many weeks of Austin Eckler and
Austin
Jackson?
Eckler's solid back?
Yeah.
Solid.
Until you get
How
to
many?
it.
How many weeks of Austin Eckler and with Jackson? Right. That's the other one.
Justin
Jackson, yeah.
How many weeks of them being shit do you think it would take for them to be like, fuck it, we're signing Melvin Gordon?
I would fucking hope week
I hope
one.
that-
They're not gonna sign him.
They're not gonna sign him though.
Yeah,
But
it's too
They
late.
already said they're not signing him, but
So-
do you think there's a point
Like, you know
of
what? How much money you
Fuck.
want? Name a price.
Austin Eckler would have to
Fucking
go
send it
out
out.
week one
and
first
fucking
place,
him ball.
blow his ACL,
Oh.
and then wait, just
For them to sign him. For them to sign him.
and then
Oh,
Jackson
okay. I
has
was
to
like,
come out the
that
next
was not the
play.
plan.
You're like, wait,
I was like,
hold
that's
on.
not the plan, sir.
Took a dark turn. What the fuck?
Austin Eckler is a good.
He's a good back.
He's a good backup back.
Yeah, I'm not
He's a
saying he's no
good-
fucking starter.
He's a
Jesus.
good coming in and getting a few yards and leaving back.
A few yards. He led the league in yarders
per carry.
per carry.
Because Matt Breida got hurt.
Okay, like that's his problem. Why don't you keep your players on the field? Yep.
So we don't think the Raiders are gonna be anything?
No.
Shut the fuck
What
up.
the
man.
fucking. Y'all need to figure out AB.
I
before.
think the Raiders aren't the worst in the division.
It's the Broncos for sure.
Cool.
Actually, I think it is the Chargers.
The-
Like, for me, I just think the Raiders have a better chance than the Chargers. I know, Antonio Brown, but legitimately, like, think about it. This is what
Whoa.
Josh does. Josh Jacobs looks like the man.
Josh Jacobs looks fucking good.
Josh Jacobs looked
Josh Jacobs looks fucking good.
That's fucking cute. You can look good against your teammates. Okay, so how?
O-line played well last year.
And they added Richie Incognito too.
He's suspended in the first 2 games.
He's just because he's racist. Calm down.
I'm just saying. I was just saying.
Did
Yes.
you know he threatened to shoot the funeral guy because he wouldn't let him cut his dad's head off?
Yeah. Fucking crazy,
The
right?
guy is not normal, bro.
Yeah, he's definitely not normal.
I did not know that.
I definitely didn't know that. I was like, really?
And how, are you gonna stop that big ass white man?
Hell
He
no.
wanted to preserve it. Like,
With a gun?
fucking-
So did they let him?
nah, fuck them.
I feel like that's inhumane.
Hope not.
I feel like that's really inhumane.
Alright. Well,
He's got problems.
So you really think?
It's my hot take. It's my hot take of the week.
and I appreciate
If
that,
I had to
sir.
pick 2 wild card teams out of the AFC, I'm going Bills and Ravens.
Bills over.
What?
I'm going Bills and Ravens. Bills have an easy ass schedule too.
The fuck does that mean? They're not gonna win.
We're going Chargers, Ravens
For
for the wild
Yeah, for the wild cards.
which is the same as last year,
I
right?
wanted to
yeah,
take.
no.
I wanted
No,
to
we
take
won't-
the
yeah.
Jets, but I
Yes,
think
it actually was. Yeah.
There's always a sleeper. There's always an unexpected team coming in. And
I
think
say
it's the Bills.
it's us and Jacksonville.
Well, if I'm gonna go,
I say Bolts and Jacksonville.
I'm gonna.
Because you can't just pick the same division winners and the same wild card teams. There's
That's
always
a good
someone to
point.
surprise you.
Well,
That's why I picked
I,
Jacksonville.
I think the most surprising
Chargers,
teams
Colts.
will be.
Yeah, that's
The
that's
Jets.
my two teams.
I think everyone's really counting the Jets out because of Sam Darnold, because the receiving core is fucking weak.
But
And
Robbie
all-
Anderson and Quincy Enunwa have shown that they've got some star power in them, dude.
They do.
They've got it, but they're not.
But
they're
them on
not
any
there.
other team is a.
Quincy Enunwa, when he was playing, he had like 100 yards a game. It's just he got what's it called? I think suspended.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like my wild card, I'm thinking I'm gonna take the Jets, and I just really like the Ravens. I'm really sold on this Mark Ingram, Lamar Jackson, and Hollywood offense.
That triple option is
I'm-
going to be crazy.
Yeah, I'm sold on their defense. I like the addition of Earl Thomas in that secondary. I'm really sold on the fucking Ravens.
Imagine Hollywood Brown coming back for the reverse and Mark Ingram's going this way and Lamar Jackson's going that way. You don't know where the fucking ball's going.
And either all,
You're dead
Yeah.
all 3 ways.
your best bet is catching Mark Ingram because he's fucking slow, but you gotta actually wrap him up. Yeah, because he's gonna hit you.
Alright. For the NFC East, we are starting with the Dallas
Jesus.
Cowboys,
Boo.
the New York Giants,
Jesus. Daniel Jones.
Philadelphia Eagles, and Washington Redskins.
I think this is the Eagles.
It's just the
division to
Eagles
lose.
to lose, honestly.
If
Division.
if Carson Wentz stays healthy, it's the Eagles to lose. If Carson Wentz goes down, I think they're fucked.
But hear me out. The Redskins sound fun, man.
The Redskins do sound fun.
Did they name Haskins?
No, it's,
No, it's
Keenum.
Keenum, yeah.
But Keenum took the Broncos to the playoffs. You never know.
If
Who was the quarterback that got his?
Haskins does play, that's gonna be an elite.
Vikings,
if
not
I-
the Broncos. He took the Vikings to the playoffs. Not the Broncos.
No, who was the quarterback that got his knee obliterated?
That's Alex Smith.
Okay.
Alright, my guy.
I think he fucked that whole franchise. I don't know. I don't like the Redskins.
The
at
Redskins
all.
ain't gonna do a
I
damn
don't
thing
like them at
again.
all. That's just me.
They won't even change their fucking name.
But
They
here's
got
the
some
thing.
dudes, but
In
I
my
don't know. I don't
fantasy
trust them.
I've
And
got
they- and
Daniel
they-
Jones sitting on the bench.
And they cut Josh Doxson.
Yeah.
They did.
They
That's
did.
right. Yeah, he's on the Vikings now.
I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
I think as long as Wentz
Cowboys.
can stay healthy.
Cowboys aren't nothing
Yeah.
to obviously play with. They're not.
Yeah, the Cowboys aren't bad. Obviously, they're like they're
They'll
gonna
be up there.
They're just
They're
very
what- the
fun to
Cowboys?
hate on.
Yeah, I would choose the Giants or the Cowboys.
Giants or the Cowboys?
In what year?
Come on, man.
They don't even have an old line.
They
Saquon
lost.
Barkley, Daniel Jones when he actually plays instead of goddamn
I don't believe in them.
Eli Manning, which would take what, 3 weeks, 4 weeks?
Okay, who's he gonna toss to?
Saquon Barkley is a great pass catcher.
I know that.
Sterling
Saquon Barkley-
Shepard.
Sterling Shepard.
Untouchable teams.
Okay, and then Golden
This
Tate.
is my thing. This is my thing with Saquon.
Fuck
Evan
no.
Ingram.
There's
Their
no-
defense is.
Evan Ingram.
Okay.
Evan Ingram is a good option, but the thing is,
Their defense is god awful.
they have no receivers to take someone out the box and give attention to.
They have Golden Tate, I guess.
That's not. No,
That's not-
there's not
that's
someone
not
that's
someone
gonna
you
bring
plan-
attention.
you
to.
don't bring. Yeah, you're like.
They ran an offense.
That's not someone where you come in on Wednesday and
Yeah,
you're like,
back in his
we are
prime.
facing Golden Tate this fucking week.
Yeah,
We
but
gotta
the
get
thing
it.
is, like,
Yeah, oh, I'm
if
facing
you
Golden
put,
Tate.
you put
Wow.
Golden Tate on the outside, you don't have to be like, shit, we really have to keep an eye on him. It's like, no, fucking put 9 in the box.
All you have to do is
We're
hit him
making
in the
sure
head one
Saquon
time
doesn't
and
get
he's-
shit.
If
Once-
you don't keep an eye on Golden Tate, he'll take you long.
Once you
He
hit
will.
Golden, yeah.
But if you put 9 in the
One-
box and you're blitzing,
One
you
fucking
gotta
press
you're
off
getting
the line.
you're
Golden
getting to the
Tate
quarterback
is
before he can let
going
go. of it.
nowhere.
Hey, bro, they don't let Golden Tate come right in the middle of the field. He's getting his head cleaned off,
Saquon
and then that's
Barkley-
over for him.
we saw Saquon Barkley become inhuman. Like,
Oh, I love Saquon.
Oh yeah, I love
Saquon.
I'm sold on Saquon.
Nobody's disagreeing.
Yeah, I love
think-
Saquon.
The rest of that fucking team.
The rest of the
is
team is
just
just dumpster
but
fire.
I was so skeptical on
OBJ.
the fact that I didn't think Saquon Barkley would be as godly as they said he would.
No, that
And
nigga's
when
cold.
God.
that
Cold.
man ran, he is God.
Cold.
He's the next to Barry Sanders type of God player.
Now,
Yeah.
I believe
For the rest of his career.
I believe he had a little bit extra running room because he did have OBJ out there taking attention. Because you can't.
Yeah, I was like, OBJ only played like
Most of
what,
the
like
season.
7 games, barely,
I think
Half
he
the
played
season.
9.
huh?
It's half the
And
season.
he kept doing it.
Yeah, you can't fucking-
And don't forget, the Eagles drafted Miles Sanders,
Oh, my bad.
the guy who replaced Saquon Barkley at Penn State and literally went off.
The fuck that mean? He ain't no Saquon.
Shit, did you see him play at Penn State? He fucking looked like Saquon.
Played
like
13
You never know.
12 games.
Who? OD? Oh,
LBJ. Played 12.
so he missed. Yeah, cause like
I
he got
think
hurt
most
against
of
he
the
got hurt
season.
against us, didn't he? Or no, was that no? That was the year before. That was the year before.
He played most of the season, and I think that's why. That gave Saquon a little bit extra room to work with because you can't leave Odell one-on-one. You
But
have to
that's-
have a safety over the
But
top.
it's not like his
Eh.
one-on-one is what's so prolific about him. It's his after the catch. So like,
But that's why you can't put 9 in the box because if he runs a slant and gets open, he can take that the whole way. So that's why you have to have the safeties back there. You have to have an extra linebacker back there because you can't let him get open.
I just think
Landon
Like
Collins,
stacking the
they
box.
lost him too.
Yeah.
You live and you learn.
statistically stacking the box works. But a lot of the times you're just filling other holes, and as long as you can beat that one man, you beat the whole box.
Hopefully.
That's the plan.
And I think if anyone can beat that one man, it's Saquon Barkley.
So basically, so Washington is out of it. Fuck
Nah,
I
Washington.
think it's a fun division.
I don't know,
I
they're-
think any one of them can do it. But
Shouts out Darius guys.
I think Washington and New York are gonna fight for last place. That's what I think.
There we go. That's gonna be a nice fight.
anyway, we fuck
It's a fight for Tua.
No,
NFC
Miami has that.
NFC is-
Miami has
NFC
that locked down.
NFC East has been a close division for like what last 15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of them fighting at 8-8, 9-7,
First one to
7-9.
get-
the
Yeah.
fucking divisional champion.
Yeah, and then there's that one team that just breaks out and goes 12-4, and they lose. Unless you're the New York Football Giants and you actually win
NFC
Take down
North.
Tom Brady.
twice.
I like
Chicago
this.
Bears.
The Bears.
Detroit Lions.
That's beautiful.
Oh God.
And the Wisconsin Green Bay Packers.
Wisconsin.
And the Minnesota Vikings.
That's a good
This-
division.
That's gonna be a good one, actually. Yeah, that's a really good division.
It's a good division.
Obviously, is Detroit's goodbye.
I still have every bit of
But
faith in Kirk
really?
Cousins.
Detroit's garbage.
Jones,
That's it.
Matthew Stafford,
Okay.
TJ Hawkinson.
When has Matthew Stafford ever? He's good, but when has he
Yeah,
ever?
he's never
brought his
done
team
anything.
anywhere?
He throws 5,000,
Is a win
Not
game.
to
wins
knock
4
him.
games.
He
And
still
And
has
Matt-
one of the highest stats for clutch.
They got
plays.
Matt Patricia didn't do good last year.
But it was his first year. as a
Nah,
head
this is
coach.
first year.
Was his first, that, so
That's hard. You can't just
And?
come to the league as a head coach.
Yeah, honestly, that's how it is now. You got to perform right away.
I think
I think they're fun.
I think it's the Bears to
it's
lose.
the Bears to lose.
The Bears.
I
I'm
think the
gonna
Bears
take-
are gonna take a hit, and I still believe in Kirk Cousins. I think Vikings are taking it.
I don't believe
I'm gonna
in
give the
Kirk Cousins.
Vikings second.
Ooh wee, ooh wee. That no.
Right.
Vikings
I
got
think-
a solid squad.
I think
They got
Kirk
a great
Cousins.
squad.
I think Kirk Cousins got a lot of hate because his O line wasn't giving him any time at all.
He didn't have any fucking protection.
Worst protection in the league. That was
Yeah, it was bad.
He had
It was bad.
fucking seconds to throw the ball.
I think
But he's
Vikings
got
come in
weapons
second.
though.
He has so many.
So
weapons.
Green Bay
It's
coming in
insane.
third? I
Dalvin Cook
understand.
too.
Yeah.
That's
He's got to stay healthy. He stays healthy.
yeah. Dalvin Cook stays
I
there.
think the Vikings take it.
Green Bay
The Green Bay Packers.
third.
Green Bay.
Aaron Rodgers.
Third.
What did Aaron Rodgers do last year? Besides be hurt.
I'm giving him third. I like Minnesota more than I like Green Bay, and I love the Bears way more than I like Green Bay.
I think this might be one of those divisions where they're third, but they're like 8-8,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be tough.
9-7.
There were a lot of people are favoring Chicago to like go
I
to the
think
Super
Chicago
Bowl.
might
Because
take- I
that
think Chicago
defense
may
is
take a-
fucking good.
That
defense is killer.
amazing, but I think they
And
might
then
take a little
they
hit.
got David Montgomery, a better running back.
And all they have to get rid of Jordan Howard.
Last year.
Jordan Howard.
Jordan Howard.
That's good running back.
And they have Tariq Cohen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Cohen.
They have Tariq
Yeah.
Cohen.
Tariq Cohen and
Speed back.
Tariq Cohen and David Montgomery. That's their duo. I can't argue that. And that defense.
And you got Trubisky.
And they
at
got
quarterback.
Trubisky, who's
I don't know
getting
about him.
better.
The most
And Allen
solo
Robinson.
quarterback in the
Yeah, he's
Trash,
improving.
He
bro.
can make an amazing
I don't
play
like Allen
and
Robinson
go make
either.
a-
Like,
I don't
Yeah,
trust
he's-
him.
Every time I think Allen
don't-
Robinson's gonna go off, that
He
dude
doesn't.
gets fucking 2 points.
I don't
Like,
trust
it's
Allen
fucking-
Robinson.
I don't
But
know,
I
man.
had a fantasy decision. So this is first fantasy decision of the year. Start in my flex position. Allen Robinson or Marvin Jones?
Marvin Jones.
Marvin Jones.
Marvin Jones.
I'm starting Allen Robinson in the
really-
league, so I'm just hoping.
I would
Hoping
say
for something. I really
don't like
it's
Allen
week
Robinson. I
one.
don't either.
Week one, roll the dice with Allen Robinson.
No,
Week one,
every
roll the
time,
dice.
every time I've
You gotta-
every
you gotta
time I've gotten Allen
Every
Robinson,
time.
he has done nothing.
Ass.
Nothing.
Complete ass.
There's
roll the
a
dice with Allen Robinson.
I had him the year he was on the Jags and he balled.
yeah, and then
Okay, Marvin Jones. Lions are playing the Cardinals, right?
yeah,
That's
So
why.
way
That's
better
why.
matchup.
I have Marvin Jones and TJ.
Marvin Jones is getting covered by Pat Pete. Oh no,
It
Pat
was-
Pete's suspended, huh?
I have
Yeah, he's suspended the first
Jared
4.
Cook and TJ Hawkinson, and I'm starting TJ Hawkinson.
Ugh,
They're against the Cardinals.
I understand.
Yeah,
Who you guys playing? Oh, you guys.
we're playing Houston.
We
All
played
right.
we played the Colts.
Good.
Next division, sir.
The NFC South with the Atlanta Falcons, the Carolina Panthers, the New Orleans Saints, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Saints to lose, obviously.
I think the
Saints
Bucks
to
are
lose.
overhated.
I'm saying Carolina's taking it.
Saints to lose, but
Don't like James
Carolina's
Winston.
like right in there.
I think Cam Newton's coming back.
He does good every other year, and this is the other year.
This is the other year.
This is the.
I think
yeah,
it's him and
then
Christian McCaffrey, bro.
CM
And they're
Christian McCaffrey is.
CMC is fucking
Insane.
crazy.
crazy.
He played
I
for.
think he's overhyped.
For the
Hell
last
no.
9 weeks, he didn't leave the field on an offensive
So
snap.
didn't.
That's insane. That is insane to play 100% of snaps in today's league.
Yeah. McCaffrey's crazy. Cam's crazy. But then you also got Drew Brees and Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, I mean, you got
Eh.
Alvin Kamara.
The
about it.
Saints are taking it.
Alvin Kamara is better than Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, duh.
Drew.
And I think the
Drew Brees
Falcons.
is
I think the
obviously
Falcons.
better than Cam Newton.
He's
So
a
then
better
you look,
passer.
you look at the
than Cam
receiving
Newton.
core.
Michael Thomas over DJ Moore.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, duh.
I
That's
think,
it.
But I think the
Jared
Falcons
Cook
are
over
going to be
Greg
scary
Olsen.
too.
Yes.
Falcons are right there.
The only thing is the
Stafford-
defense
got-
on both sides.
they got a new-
Falcons will keep them all in check.
Falcons got a new offensive coordinator, and they still have Matt Ryan, Julio, and Calvin Ridley, and
Mohamed Sanu.
Mohamed
Sanu.
Which
They
is
have
the
Devontae
best wide
Freeman.
receiver
Yeah.
core in the entire league.
I don't
Yeah.
know about that. The Rams.
I don't think anyone
The
can
Rams.
Rams got a good one, but I think I'm going to take the Falcons.
The Rams?
Yeah.
Brandon Cooks,
That's nice.
Cooper Kupp,
And Robert Woods.
No.
I'm taking Julio,
Fuck
Calvin
no.
Ridley, and Mohamed Sanu over them
By a
three.
mile.
By yes,
By a large.
a large mile.
And
Eh.
if you had to pick a duo, you're,
Picking Slayer and Mike Goddamn Williams, baby.
That was biased. I'm definitely taking Adam Thielen and Stephon
that's
Diggs.
what I'm saying.
That's my
Yeah,
duo.
that's the best duo.
That's your duo?
That's my duo.
Nigga,
100%.
Odell and Jarvis Landry. You fucking goofs.
Fuck no. Adam Thielen or route either one of them. Stephon Diggs or route either one of them. Stephon Diggs is the nicest route runner in the league next to Devontae Adams.
Stephon Diggs can never date my sister.
That feels racist.
I feel like that's like
But Adams
Deep
is
rooted.
good, huh?
deep rooted right there.
Have you seen the Vikings have done like a series of those videos? Who on the team would you not let date your sister?
That's Stephon Diggs.
And Stephon Diggs is always the answer every time.
Because he's probably a dickhead.
Yeah, he's probably
But did you see what he did to the 2 Instagram hoes before the season started?
Yeah, he
Dropped
jumped them both.
Just-
Yeah, he's like, bye.
I
That's
was
it.
so proud.
That's good,
I
shit.
can't believe I
Someone
picked
said
that
all
shit.
pro already.
Bro's leading the league already. We're going Carolina, baby. Let's go.
I think the Falcons are coming up. I think Falcons or Saints are gonna take it.
I think the
Saints
Falcons
to
will
win
take
it.
a wild card.
Wild card, Falcons.
I
Carolina
gotta see
would.
what that defense
I
is
feel
like.
like Carolina with New Orleans and Atlanta taking the wild card. I think those 3 teams will go. So that's my 2 wild card spots. Everyone else can eat a dick.
Yeah. Saints. I'll take. I like the Falcons' offense more than I like the Panthers' offense.
I think Cam Newton's breaking out.
Who the fuck's he giving the ball to?
Curtis Samuel.
Next
Well,
division,
it's the
please.
same argument that he was saying about
The
Saquon.
NFC West. We have the Arizona Cardinals, the San Francisco 49ers, the Seattle Seahawks, and the Los Angeles Rams.
Okay, this
so-
division's
I-
low key pretty tight too.
So it's either the Rams or the
I think-
Seahawks.
If
So-
Kyler can be who everyone really wants him to be,
Kyler.
baseball player,
Which you,
Yeah, for real, a baseball
a
player.
baseball player.
100%
Yeah,
a
I
baseball
love
player.
him as a baseball player.
That'd be amazing.
I think if this Cliff Kingsbury and Kyler thing pops out,
Who, what?
this would be the best division in football.
No, he's on Denver.
No Fant is
No
yeah.
offense on Denver.
This could be the best division in football if Kyler Murray and Cliff Kingsbury work out.
Yeah.
The Cardinals
That's
suck.
Best division. Best division.
Cardinals fucking
Hey,
suck.
trusting Larry.
A lot of faith in that.
Kyler Murray isn't gonna do shit. The Cardinals suck. Okay, let's move on from there. Which out of the other 3 are gonna?
If I were to give my prediction right now, I think Cardinals are last place.
Yeah.
Cardinals are definitely in last place.
The San Francisco 49ers, I'd love to top, and we could top forever, but
Y'all coming in third
I would
place.
just be certain they did.
Second.
Y'all coming in
Second
I'll
place.
allow-
Who's coming in third
I'll
then?
allow
Seahawks are not going to be that great.
Isaiah, what do you think of the San Francisco 49ers?
I think they have a great defense.
Your defense is impeccable. It's just
I
your
think you
offense that
have
scares
holes
me.
on offense.
Impeccable.
Whatever. Tomato.
I want to see Jimmy
disagree
G
with that.
play a complete season. Because from what he showed, he's great.
Every time he's on the field, he's great. But
Jimmy G. From what he showed, he was
ACL,
great.
Obviously,
But I want to see the next week. He went out week 6.
3.
So I would like to see the rest of the season.
yeah, so can't even make it a week 4.
I hope he can stay healthy. That'd be great.
Your running backs, I love Matt Breida.
Henry's the best.
You also have
Tevin Coleman.
Tevin Coleman. That's a good duo. I like that duo.
Maybe.
Your line,
Matt McGlinchey and Joe Staley.
We just
I like it.
Joe
I
Staley is
just-
old.
Who do you have
Oh.
lining up on the
So
outside?
One.
Marquise
Dante
Goodwin.
Marquis-
Pettis can break out.
Okay,
I
Marquise.
think Pettis might have a breakout.
All you guys
season.
have is speed receivers. That's it.
But we have so
And
much
George
speed.
I love
Kittle.
George Kittle.
The entire
We have
league.
You
so-
can't say that.
Dog.
I can say that.
We have so much speed. It's not
Go
even
check
funny.
Pro
On
Football
the,
Focus.
That's
The
fu-
best tight end. in
That's
I would
one
actually,
year. That's 1 year.
I would actually put.
The best tight end
I-
in fantasy football.
I would
one
take
more.
arguments for Travis Kelsey. I honestly think Travis Kelsey's better, and I would
Travis
take
Kelce's
arguments for
still
I
that.
better.
honestly think that George Kittle's better.
But
he's played
If
at-
anyone wants to tell me
and
that
he's
Zach
a better
Ertz is better,
blocking rate.
Zach Ertz is
Zach
not
Ertz is
better.
not
if anyone wants to tell me Zach Ertz is better, I'm gonna fight you because that's not.
All,
true.
that's all. We got Zach Ertz.
The shit
Cool.
is
They're like-
players have touchdown numbers. That's what they use.
Zach Ertz doesn't even have that. Zach Ertz has more receptions, and I don't get how that matters if George Kittle has more yards and
Yeah.
less receptions.
Let alone he has the most yards after the catch by any receiver.
Congratulations,
The entire
Zach
league.
Ertz. You're catching 2-yard passes.
I'm
Congratulations.
like, they're like Zach Ertz led the league in receptions. I'm like,
You're just
okay.
Jeremy Shockey. Here's a better Jeremy Shockey.
Like, I believe the red and gold, and I love
The
to hype
red
up a
and
lot of
gold.
players and
Oh
whatnot,
my god.
But legitimately, I do believe that George Kittle is the best tight end in the NFL.
I think
for what he gives us, he's the best blocking tight end
he's a
by
great
grade.
blocker.
Fact. And I've seen him drive in 10 yards into the ground. He's an amazing wide receiver.
And
No,
he's,
let's just-
I'm giving him the double twist.
Double twist.
But are
and
you
he's funny as fuck.
Double
are
big
you
twisty.
great for that man?
I do what he
Like the,
So you will grapefruit that man.
if you,
There's obviously a question mark on receivers for the Niners,
if
but
you don't know what grapefruiting
speed-wise-
is, look it up.
Speed-wise between Debo, Marquise, and Pettis, that is an insane.
Your receivers have a lot of speed.
They're
but
a bunch of no-hand football
yeah,
players.
like I don't know if your receivers got that get up and get the ball.
Marquise hasn't shown it to me.
Marquise has never shown
Two
it.
seasons ago, he showed flashes, yes, but
No.
Girls trip.
Yeah, put on girl. Bro, I was in the fucking theater
Dying.
crying,
that was
bro.
insane.
Wish you got two of them.
I was like, wow.
I think
Wow.
Debo has potential for offensive rookie of the year.
Okay, but the Rams are taking the division, right?
Right, yeah,
Yeah,
I think
Rams
division
taking
to
the
lose.
division. Let's be
I
honest.
just want to make sure that's what we're.
Rams division to lose.
Did you look it up?
You put grapefruit Pornhub.
Oh, no. Go to the other one. Go to the other one.
Brian
Go
knows.
That one. Yes. That one is. Oh, this one is
What?
guts, bro. This one's comedy.
I hope you know. I think the sounds playing in.
The sound's playing in.
I hope.
Bro, this shit is fucking hilarious.
She's going hard.
I would like to see it.
Oh,
I would like to
Oh
see
my
it.
god.
bro, the grape. Oh my god.
Yes, sir.
She heard it through the grapevine.
Oh my god.
You didn't see him running out of the room saying it burns?
It
Did you watch Girls Trip? Oh, you gotta
Bro,
watch
watch Girls
You
Trip,
gotta
bro.
watch Girls Trip.
It's
I want to
it's.
see bits and pieces, but the bits and pieces
You
I
look-
saw were
Nah.
fucking hilarious.
Who?
What?
Tiffany Haddish?
She's so annoying.
She's
Oh,
annoying,
yeah,
but
I
she's
No, in that movie,
Yeah, in
bro.
that movie, she's funny.
Guts.
she's okay in that movie.
Yeah, I don't like her.
Guts,
She's
bro.
super annoying.
Okay,
It's
so
because she's black.
No, she's not.
Rams.
I fucks with the other one.
Rams take
Rams take
the NFC West. Who do you have in second?
the
Seahawks?
Seattle Seahawks.
I have the Niners.
I have the Seahawks.
wa-
I have the
I think
Seahawks.
that front seven on the Niners is just that D line is just
I also
too.
think the Niners.
See,
take
I
a
want
wild card
to
spot.
take the Seahawks because they brought in Clowney, but the Niners defense to me is so much stronger than the Seahawks. But offensively, you guys are low key Swiss cheese. You guys have holes on the offense, yeah.
But like,
But your defense is solid.
legitimately, I know I'm drinking.
Maybe you
this
guys
shit,
should trade for AB.
But
Oh my
think
god.
about it.
That would really help.
Matt Breida is. top
I like
15
Breida.
Yeah, he's the best pass catching back in the entire league. That's factual. You can check.
You guys are
Fastest
just
back in the
fucking
league.
stroking these random dudes.
Fastest
cocks.
back in the league.
Fastest player to hit the field.
Fastest player in the league. He had.
Y'all are like E
his-
ESPN right now, bro, throwing up all these random ass
How's that
stats.
random?
He's the fastest player to
fastest
ever
back.
get on the field from the bench.
Fastest back in the league on Thursday night when it's 78 degrees outside.
That's where it counts. 3 o'clock.
He's the best player overall on Sundays at 4 o'clock in the afternoon when it's slightly dusk outside, slightly windy, pulling to the left.
Oh, Sundays matter.
Going
Like I
exactly
said.
5 miles per hour.
If it goes 6, it's slow. He's
We
slow.
got good, and I honestly think our special teams unit as a whole is top 3 in the league.
Because you guys had nothing but fucking speed.
Special teams, like our kicker and our punter, and then
Robbie
Raheem
Gould.
Mostert and our Richie James Jr. and then Dante Pettis, punt and kick
Raheem
returning.
Mostert was the highest grade special
Robbie
teamer.
Gold's on 3 of
I'm
them.
gonna say this. I'm gonna say
Who
this.
gives
Look,
a fuck?
for the NFC for the second place, I'm going to me personally, I have a tie between the Niners and the Seahawks. Niners basically on their defense, Seahawks because I trust Russell Wilson more than I trust Jimmy Garoppolo.
I'm saying Seahawks. I say 49ers are getting 7 wins, and they're going to be chilling at the 3rd spot.
You're just bitter, and I'll accept it.
I'm not bitter at all. I'm just being a
The
realist.
Niners
When
are
y'all
getting
get
the
7
second wild
wins.
card spot.
You thought your team was gonna come in the wild card for that.
Well, I mean, we'll win the division if we got Melvin back, but hey, you can't win them all.
You think with Melvin you guys can,
We
can,
will
can
def-
beat the Chiefs
Yeah, we beat the Chiefs last year.
Yeah, they
but
did.
take the division?
Okay, we only didn't take the division because they beat us on their turf.
Did you lose to the Raiders? Who was it that you lost to?
No, we ended up tied, but they beat
yeah.
it because they had more points or some shit like that. So technically,
But
we're
who
the same
didn't-
fucking team.
But didn't you lose to someone late, which made you tied? I think it was a sucky team.
I don't think it was us.
I don't think so.
No.
No, we beat y'all. We swept y'all. Yeah, we swept y'all. We split 1-1 with the Chiefs. The Broncos, I think we split 1-1. Raiders were a fucking cakewalk, like fucking normal.
The
So
Niners are taking the second wild card spot then.
Nope.
I think.
Final games last year were
Well, they got
the
killed.
Broncos. They won and they lost to the Ravens.
Yeah, they got killed by the Raiders.
That's right. Yeah, we got killed by the Ravens, and we whooped their ass in the wild
Beat the
card.
Chiefs, and
And
then
you guys are on it, and you guys lost to the Broncos a couple weeks before that too.
Yeah, that's when they came back and beat us. I was pissed. So yeah, it's whatever. What did we end up? 12-4.
11-5 now.
12-4.
Oh yeah, it was 12-4.
12-4.
You guys are both 12-4.
Exactly. See, they
And
beat
you
us.
guys barely beat us. That was a good game.
That's fine. Barely.
CJ beat hard.
So we barely won. What does that mean?
CJ beat hard.
That's a W.
That's a W.
Let's eat one.
W. Give me my does.
Super Bowl predictions. Do we have those?
I would say from the AFC,
I'm going Browns. I'm in the hype.
I'd be down. I'd be down to jump in the hype.
I'm very down for the hype on that one.
I want to see Baker.
I would love to see Baker.
Everything.
drinking the Kool-Aid, I'm taking the Jets.
What?
Taking the Jets.
To go to the where?
Super Bowl.
To the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Tom Brady's going again. It's just all it is.
Just put Tom.
Sorry.
Just
Let's
pencil
pick
him in.
Someone other than Tom Brady, you bitter ass Raiders fan. You shut the fuck up.
It's not 2001, bro. Get over it.
Shut your fucking ass up.
The Tuck rule was like
Bitter
almost 20
ass.
years ago. Get over it.
Besides,
I say the
And the
Browns
Ravens.
versus Philly.
The Ravens then.
Browns versus Philly, that'd be.
I say Browns versus Philly.
That is a fan base matchup.
That is a very big fan base matchup. And then for my fantasy pick, it's definitely Chargers versus the goddamn Giants, so we can easily win.
That was dumb as
So if
fuck.
they made it to the Super Bowl, would they then be a bad team, or would they actually end up?
No, obviously they would be a good team, but they would be the first team to lose. Go Bolts.
The Giants don't lose Super Bowls because freaky shit happens when the Giants are in Super Bowls and they win.
That's true.
Helmet catches and Mario.
Actually, no. I'll say the fantasy one is Chargers Saints, so we can whoop their ass, and then I'll have every
That's when
leverage.
you gotta put 500.
Oh, that was supposed to be us last year.
That was
Everyone
supposed to be
had
us.
us predicted last year to go.
And then we lost early, and then you guys just
the Saints.
Y'all
Saints
just
never make it
snapped.
to Super Bowl when they're expected to.
That too. Whenever
Yeah.
we're expecting, we never make it.
yeah, because it's either y'all can't make a tackle, y'all get fucking hosed. It's just one after the other.
What's your fucking reason? Because y'all just suck ass when it comes to the playoffs.
No, we just lose to Tom Brady.
I'm gonna go Jets, Rams.
Rams again?
Yeah.
You think Rams gonna? So
I was like,
I'm
we
gonna
just-
take-
We just
I-
lose to 6-time
I
fucking
honestly-
Super Bowl champions. What we lose to.
I'm gonna take the Chiefs coming out the AFC. I think this year they actually
lose to a
come out.
2-time champion, Ben Roethlisberger. It just
I
happens.
think-
their team last
I'm
year was
so-
better
I'm
than
so
this
scared
year,
of
that's why
Mahomes.
I don't know about the Chiefs.
I don't know about Mahomes.
I think the
pedal.
Chiefs play the Browns and edge the Browns because I think the Browns. It's
Oh,
who
yeah.
on their team has really gone far in the playoffs.
Travis Soul.
No one now.
No one.
Travis Soul.
So everyone's
that's
new.
why I think they're all. It's gonna come to inexperience in the championship game, and I think they lose to the Chiefs.
I want to say the Texans.
The
so
Chiefs
bad,
have no
but every time
experience
the Texans
either.
Go to the playoffs. They
Yeah, but
fucking suck
they
ass.
went farther last year.
Further.
And they have Andy Reid.
Okay, and Andy Reid's done what?
He's a loser.
Loser.
He's a loser.
Y'all-
He knows what it takes to get there. What the fuck do the Browns
He
have?
gets there and then he's a loser.
Freddie fucking Kitchens.
Oh god.
Freddie Kitchens, baby. Trust in Fred.
The NFC.
I don't know.
My biased pick is obviously the Saints.
Nah.
My unbiased pick,
I think the Falcons might pop
I
out.
think I'm gonna take Minnesota.
Falcons or Vikings, I can see popping out.
Minnesota.
But I would love to see Chiefs, Saints.
That Minnesota miracle, I will never get over.
Yeah, bro, that shit was
That
nuts.
was-
Bears fixed their kicking problem.
I think
No,
so.
they didn't fix
they
it.
wanted Robbie Gold, they didn't get him.
So did it.
I would love to see the Bears make some noise. I
I'm
just
glad
feel like
you guys are
I feel
claiming
like
your
when it
one
comes-
guy to fame.
When
The
it comes to
fucking-
when it comes to the playoffs, you need a good quarterback, and I don't think Trubisky
I don't think
can
so
produce
either,
in the
exactly.
The
playoffs.
worst part of that was that he made the first field goal before
Yeah.
before they called
Before
timeout.
they, yeah, that's the funniest thing. I knew that was gonna happen too.
He made it, and everyone's like cheering, and they're like, "Wait, we called the timeout."
What about you, Matt? You got the Raiders going?
Fantasy wise, yes. That's my fantasy.
Is that your fantasy team name, the Raiders? Is that why you have them going?
Fantasy wise.
I think realistically, Patriots, but
Can't sleep on the Patriots, dude.
I want to say the Texans so bad, but they just get to the playoffs and suck.
I would
ass.
love to
Fold.
see the Texans.
Fold.
Fuck,
Alright,
man.
let's help out then. Let's help
It's
out
gonna
the
be
Raiders.
Jimmy G versus
You
Tom
guys
Brady.
have all now been appointed as the GM of the Raiders.
Oh Lord.
In the exact current situation it is right now. You want your team to go to the Super Bowl this year.
So do.
But
What do you do
I'm
to get them there?
I'm
I'm,
biting,
sorry.
I'm biting my tongue. I'm giving AB what the fuck he wants.
Yep, I'm giving AB what he wants. Derek Carr's gone.
Okay, but Derek Carr's young, but
fuck you.
what do you get?
Derek Carr is staying.
If I can get Derek Carr's gone. Derek
I'm
Carr's.
not sending Derek Carr away.
Cutting him? Let's
I'm not cutting him. I will obviously try to trade him because he's a good trade bait.
Okay, who's gonna fucking play quarterback?
I can guarantee I could find someone way better than him.
Nathan
Fuck no.
fucking Peterman.
I would not trade for him. Huh?
Nathan Peterman.
Justin Peterman?
What, you
Mike
want Deshaun
Glennon.
Kaiser to play fucking
Deshaun
starting quarterback?
Kaiser.
No.
Derek
I'm
Carr
definitely-
needs to stay.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
Okay,
Then what would
fine,
you
he's
get
a-
in
Derek
return?
Carr-
Can I fucking think? Goddamn, all y'all motherfuckers pressing me.
Derek Carr
Damn,
is
hop off these
definitely
nuts.
overhated, but it's fun.
Huh?
It's fun to hate on Derek Carr, but he is overhated.
He sucks.
He's accurate as fuck. He
The only thing I will not
He
give
had-
Derek Carr is pocket presence. He
Fuck.
has none.
he
He has,
no
he has a good crying presence.
But as far as what he threw, he went.
But,
I think he broke the NFL record for going longest without throwing a pick or some shit.
yeah, I remember
And he only threw a pick because his wide receiver fucking tipped it.
Yeah.
that. Oh, is it go time?
It's about to start. It starts in 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Damn.
Fuck, it got late fast.
I know. I gotta get there too.
So,
Who
go.
would I trade for? I'm trying to think because I'm trying to think of like
Who would
all.
actually give up their fucking
I
quarterback?
would.
No, I'm not giving up starting. I'm giving up a fucking backup because that's all he's
Do you
good
think
for.
the Bears would take a first round pick for Khalil Mack? 2 first round
To
picks.
get him back? No, hell no.
Can you imagine Khalil Mack on the Raiders?
I know.
Amari Cooper.
Amar, I could never.
Hey, you know, last year John Gruden did say it's very hard to find a guy who can rush the passer.
That's true. I'm trading for Jacoby Brissett. Fuck it. Let's go.
Derek Carr for Jacoby?
Hell yeah.
They are dying to keep that man right now.
I know.
Go farther.
What happened to that guy?
Jimmy Graham, he just went to the Seahawks and just went downhill.
Yeah.
Died.
I thought he was
They,
gonna be
they
good
used him.
there.
They used him as a blocker mainly.
What I would do if I was the Raiders, I would have one meeting with this fucking clown Antonio Brown and say, "What the fuck do you want? If what he asks for is too much, I put him on the market.
No.
Yep.
No.
I
What,
trade him.
what are you gonna get for him?
You can get a lot for him.
Obviously the latter, but
Yeah.
I'm
I'd
You
rather
tell me
trade
you
him.
need wide receiver.
I would
help.
rather
Would you
trade
give
him.
Up for him? Something up? Would
Yeah,
you
well,
give something up for him? You need wide
the
receiver
Niners.
help.
I think the locker room is huge right now for the Niners, and
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to
let
bring.
me
Put a
send you
cancer
the
in there.
plague.
But he hasn't been a team cancer. He hasn't been
No, he's a
affecting
plague.
the teammates.
he's not a
He's a
plague.
Yeah,
He's just,
fucking plague.
Him and Ben has been the only problem.
and that's Ben too. Ben's always been a dickhead.
And I
though.
think Ben,
Ben's literally
established
always
Ben
been a
is
fucking asshole.
Owner of the NFL.
I think Ben is the problem in any relationship. I think it was Ben. I think the whole time it was Ben.
Yeah. I mean,
But it's not like AB's fucking talking shit on Derek Carr.
he loves
He
Derek.
followed him.
Probably because he's a fucking fruit.
That's the nicest man in the world.
Anyway,
he's not nicer than Andrew Luck.
hey, I'm on my
Andrew
way.
Luck has no say anymore.
I know.
Andrew Luck
Alright.
Andrew Luck will get pummeled, and he
I-
said, "Nice hit."
I'm,
Good shit.
That's
I'm,
respectable.
I'm taking away the fine, doing anything he needs to play.
I wouldn't find my number one wide receiver
I'm not finding him
70
at all.
grand
Yeah.
for not coming to
But
practice when the
he needs to
2 days before.
Obviously,
2
I
days
get
before
that
the
he
season.
needs to practice, but you're
That's
you're a
your
top 3
job.
receiver in the league.
That's your job, though. It doesn't matter what.
I'm
You
not
still
even
gotta be
think-
there.
I'm not.
That-
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
in your contract. That's your
It's-
obligation. That's what you signed up to do. To
That
go
is
to
the
practice.
standard to go to practice.
It's your
If you
job.
don't, if you don't go to
pissed
work
off.
for 2 weeks straight, what happens? You get fired.
Yeah, it depends on the situation.
I'm also just not even thinking about suspending him now. He needs to play.
Exactly.
At this
I
point,
think-
if it's 2
I
days
think
before the
as a
season,
GM,
Yeah.
you have to have balls.
this-
and
You do have to
I
have balls.
appreciate that.
And the balls is,
He needs
look,
to play.
you're our star receiver. Hey,
if this is happening
if this is
mid-season,
going, yeah, if it's happening
this is going
mid-season,
mid-season,
I
then
understand.
whatever.
This is the
Not
beginning
2
of the
days.
year. This is where you make
2
a
days
fucking
before week
point.
1.
Him to play.
This is,
If I'm the Raiders GM, I call Antonio.
I'm not.
I call him into the office. I say, hey,
Let's have a
we're
conversation.
having a dispute.
Let's have a
I
conversation.
will drop the fines. We will not collect a single dime off.
I'll collect 1,000.
You go out there and play. I don't care if you have another helmet incident. I don't care if you.
Because his helmet looks like a fucking Power Ranger.
Sucks. Go out there and play like you play, and you
Yeah,
will
for the
get
fucking.
paid.
I mean, he can't
Or
really.
square the fuck
Is
up.
that you
He
have
can't
to
really
go to
play like-
practice and you have to play.
He can't play like how he plays because he has Derek Carr under center.
If he takes it, if he doesn't, whatever. If he doesn't take it, I suspend him. I get my money back.
You don't understand the slander of Derek Carr.
Carr has
I go and I trade for any linebacker in the league. Any linebacker that has a head on his shoulder who can actually put an arm around a person. That's my first step. Second step, trade for another offensive weapon since Antonio Brown didn't sign. You know, we had to go through that whole bullshit, whatever, I'm stressed. Me and my wife aren't having sex anymore. It's hard. Now, I go and I find myself an offensive weapon in, I don't know, fucking any wide receiver in the league that matters. I would trade for Mohamed Sanu or Calvin Ridley, whichever the fucking Falcons would give up. Throw a
For Antonio, so you're just gonna give them Julio Brown and Antonio Brown together.
Well, no. I already cut.
Oh, you already cut it.
Yeah, so I could get my money back.
Oh.
I had to suspend the man and
Oh
tell
no.
him fuck off.
Nope.
Give me my money. Now my money's back in my pocket. I'm trying to fix my organization.
But at the same time, you're waiting for his appeal to go through. It's not. This isn't an immediate cut and get my money back. He's gonna appeal it.
Of course he's gonna
But
appeal.
that's fine.
Well, that's why the biggest issue is the timing of this whole thing.
It's gonna be the whole season, baby.
We're waiting this whole time.
He's gonna appeal, and if I was managing that appeal, I'd say fuck it. He's not detrimental to the team.
But he is. He's not showing up to any practices. He's fucking talking shit about the organization.
He literally said he was gonna fucking fight the GM.
Well, probably because the GM was being a pussy.
Jim was probably being a dick.
He probably
The
was.
man is standing his ground. He says if you don't show up to work, you're not getting paid.
If I don't show up to
I feel
work,
like-
we're losing more games.
I feel like
I
if
think
Gruden handled that relationship,
That's what I'm trying to
That's
say.
our problem then. But you're not getting any money. We made it. We both.
If you remember his interview, he don't need football.
Alright, then don't play. Bye. You're not getting paid. That's it.
Thanks for our money back.
I
We sat there, stared at each other eye to eye, signed a paper saying we would fill two sides of a contract. I would give you money. You would go on that field and play.
I'm
You
hurt.
don't go on that field.
I'm hurt.
I don't give you money.
I believe the
Hey.
biggest issue.
And he gets y'all a big draw.
No.
He's
Oh,
I believe the biggest issue is that
He does. That's all
they're
he does is
treating
sign.
him like he's Tom Brady.
he is Tom Brady.
He's not Tom Brady. You know how I was watching the shop yesterday. Ron Gronkowski said the GM and Bill Belichick treat all their players. No one gets treated like a superstar. Tom Brady gets treated like a regular ass fucking player, like a third string. Everyone gets treated normal. They're giving AB too much fucking glory for what? He hasn't won a fucking
yeah,
ring.
the Patriots.
There's a lot of players that haven't won
That's
a
my
ring.
point, though. You're treating him like he's. Everyone's getting treated like they're Tom Brady.
Well, he is a top 3
Patriot
receiver in the
system
league.
is
He's
like,
not Tom Brady.
No one's Tom Brady.
The
Exactly
Patriots are
my
like,
point,
if you're
which
not
means
fitting
no
this
one-
system, then
Yeah,
you're
get
gone.
the
That's
fuck
it.
out. We don't
That's
care
it.
who you are.
Yeah.
And that's
You know,
how
I-
that's
on
how
that-
more teams
take
need to
no
treat
on
you.
that
shit.
note, I am surprised how many chances they're giving Josh Gordon.
Exactly. I would love for y'all
You know
to
why,
really
though?
be the GM and tell Antonio
That-
Brown to
that's a
his
little
face,
different
yeah,
story.
we
Yeah,
don't
I
want
understand
you.
that one.
Right now,
That was
He
a little
has
weird, yeah.
he has to be Bill Belichick's plug. It's the only explanation.
Hey, all y'all not telling this man.
I'll tell
All
Antonio
y'all,
Brown
no,
to
you're
walk.
not. Y'all gonna tell this man to walk? Y'all,
1,000%.
It's looking like it's gonna fucking.
yeah,
happen
let's run with
anyway, so
Tyrell as our number 1.
They don't even care about being good this year. They're more focused on next year. So you give me 30 mil and one fucking cancer out of my locker room, and I'll have 30 mil to go get
And I can
receivers
sign-
who
yeah, I
actually
can
want
sign
to
a
play
couple,
for me.
I can sign a couple fucking free agents next year. That's
Yes.
fine with me.
I can plug someone better on the defense and get myself another.
So the thing
receiver
is,
who
you guys
wants
are
to play.
focusing on next year with unproven people again. But you have one player already that's proven. that's gonna
Who
get the
doesn't
job done.
practice?
Play. He doesn't
There's a lot
wanna
of players
play.
that don't practice. Why you gotta practice, bro? It don't matter.
The
You're a
initial problem wasn't with us. We never did anything. The Raiders. Us
yeah. It's not your fault.
We didn't do anything. He hates the NFL. The NFL told him you can't play. You can't wear your helmet.
That's
The
yeah.
NFL told him. Hey,
bitched and cried
what the
about
fuck
that.
happened with their feet?
Well, he wants to be
We
comfortable.
didn't do anything.
Tom Brady
He's
came
mad
out and
at
said
Everybody
He
he
hates it.
understand. He said I hate my helmet too. I shouldn't have to
I
change my
understand,
helmet.
but that's the rule.
It is the rule.
We didn't make.
He says that because he gets all the rules hand tailor made for him.
The NFL didn't make this rule.
NFLPA.
NFLPA rule.
Yeah, this is the safety
The
thing.
Raiders for sure didn't make that rule, so
Exactly.
you're fucking us over now.
Oh my god.
That's the thing.
So as far as
If you
I'm
don't
concerned-
want to, if you don't want to play for my organization, then fuck off. Go somewhere else. I'll find someone else who wants to play for my team.
I love you as a player.
I would definitely wouldn't want to play for the Raiders.
He's amazing.
He's
but
an amazing receiver, amazing athlete, amazing everything. But if you don't want to play for my team,
I need you on the field.
And this is the
Nope.
first play of the NFL.
Come
season.
on, Aaron.
Oh, Aaron, you're starting for me, baby.
Yeah, I started him.
Hail Mary.
First
he's gonna
play.
hand- He's gonna hand it to the running back.
I had the Bears. Sorry. Oh, what a toss.
So run with Aaron
There
Jones.
they are.
That's a
Bears.
point.
It's the Bears.
That's a point.
That's it.
The Bears.
You guys get points for rescue.
Points for what?
No, I was like for my defense.
No, it's a point per.
Yeah, just you touch the ball.
All right, guys.
Sleeper, you get extra points for.
We gotta start.
Yeah. So,
That's it for this week. Thank you, Matt.
Yep.
Thank you, Raymond, for joining us.
It's always fun.
Week 1 of the NFL has now begun.
next week it was WWE time.
Oh god.
That's for sure.
I'm glad I'm missing that week. That's fine.
Why y'all hating, bro?
Nah, wrestling.
don't care.
Whatever. I just don't watch it, man.
The what?
Wrestling.
I've never watched.
But you were very interested when I showed you AEW, you
Bro,
mark
that
ass
shit's
trick.
great because